What's good, fight fans? What it do? What it do? What's goody? You know what I mean? Slim, we are talking live now, man. Sitting here about to take in the good fight between the Lamont Peterson versus Sergey Lipinets card. Yo, man, let's cover this fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody had a good weekend. We're going to cancel tonight's live stream in lieu of the fact that this fight is on tonight, and I definitely want to see this fight. You know what I'm saying? First fight of the night, we got Anthony Peterson versus Argenis Mendez. You know, I'm looking forward to this fight. Anthony Peterson, 5'8", 140 pounds, reaches 74 inches. Mendez, 5'9", 140 pounds, reach 70 inches. Yeah, man, looking forward to this, man. We always want to see what Anthony Peterson going to be looking like in the fight, man. You know, there's been a lot of people, especially in my city, man, that's been questioning the heart of Anthony Peterson. D-Top, and what's up with you? You know what I mean? So we definitely want to see where he's at. They've questioned the love for the sport for Anthony Peterson. And as well as, you know, even with Lamont, man. Lamont is getting a little older, man. Wars and a lot of rumors of wars. So it's going to be good to see where they at. Okay, here we go. Round one. Anthony Peterson versus Mendez, man. And Anthony Peterson moving the fight to the middle of the ring. Here we go. Mendez testing out, and they both standing in the middle of the ring. Tossing jabs back and forth at each other. Anthony Peterson trying to put some heat on him. Doubling up the jab, coming with the right hook. No dice. No dice. Yeah, man. Peterson looks in tip-top shape, man. That's one thing you got to say about Anthony Peterson, man. You can say whatever you want about him. He ain't stepped up. He ain't did this. But you can never question his conditioning, man. Both men in the middle of the ring right now, still trying to feel each other out, tossing jabs back and forth. Nothing serious been thrown at this far. Nothing serious been thrown this far. It looks like Anthony Peterson, he triples up the jab, triples up, and then goes downstairs, gets some success downstairs. There you go. Anthony looking pretty good, looking pretty loose. Yeah, man. I like this so far, man. So far, so good. Anthony Peterson looking solid. I know it's early in the fight, but it looks like Mendez is going to play stalker in this fight. He is now trying to stalk Anthony Peterson as Anthony Peterson moving around off the back foot, tossing jabs right now. That's right. Look at Anthony. Anthony looking real focused, man. Looking real focused tonight. I like this. Mendez stalking. Mendez stalking. Throws a big right hand, misses. Anthony Peterson steady moving, working behind the jab. There you go. Anthony Peterson comes with a big right hand. No dice, but those are solid jab right down the middle. Beautiful by Anthony Peterson. Orlando, what's up, bruh? We got some fights on tonight, homie. Yes, sir. Fox Sports 1, man, for anybody want to know where it's at. You know what I mean? Anthony Peterson back to the middle of the ring. Tossing jabs at Mendez. Mendez still playing stalker. Anthony Peterson now going off the back foot, back against the ropes. Steadily moving. Steadily moving. Jab downstairs. Solid, solid. Back to the middle of the ring. Both men back in the middle of the ring. Now Anthony Peterson. Anthony Peterson clearly is going to be the mover of this fight. He is going to be the one all day, family. All day. Good times, Holmes. He is definitely going to be the mover in this fight as we see Mendez is going to play stalker. Oh, they tussle up. Anthony Peterson still standing off the back foot. Working it on the back foot. Mendez is stalking. Anthony Peterson moving. Anthony Peterson moving. Mendez try to take a shot. No dice. Back to the middle of the ring. Anthony Peterson doubling up the jab on him. Anthony Peterson throws another jab, but he's countered by a right hand by Mendez. Yeah, Mendez is definitely going to play stalker. Anthony Peterson back on the move. Being the mobile fighter. He's being the mobile fighter, trying to lure Mendez into a trap. Anthony Peterson tosses a jab. He's countered by another right hand by Mendez. Nice. Nice. All right, Anthony Peterson backing off the back foot. Mendez stalking, closing in on Peterson. Peterson tussles up. Damn. You know what I mean? All right, ref breaks him up, and here we go. Peterson back off the back foot. Mendez stalking again, tossing the jab. Peterson gets out the way, and we at the end of the round. Yes, sir. I guess you can see right now off the jump, Anthony Peterson is clearly going to try to use his conditioning to the best of his abilities in this fight, bro. He looked like he's in tip-top condition. You know what I'm saying? We had a commercial break now. He looks like he's in tip-top condition tonight. He says he's been working heavily with his brother, and we all know that him and his brother are heavy into fitness. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is what it is, man. But like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, man, a lot of people have questioned the heart of Anthony Peterson and saying that, he doesn't have love for the game and this, that, and the third. I don't think he believes that boxing is everything. I mean, the way he looks at things, he believes there are more important issues to be talked about. He likes to work with kids. He likes to go around to a lot of schools, you know what I'm saying, and work and talk to the youth and school the youth. He's more into things like that, and you can't never knock that. You got to respect that, man. Real talk, man. Yo, who is this? Oh, Jordan Hardy. Hey, God damn, Jordan Hardy. Jordan Hardy got it. You hear me? And here we go. Round two, man. Round two. Everybody who hit that like button. Thumbs up for me, man. Round two. Both men meeting into the middle of the ring. They pawing each other. Anthony Peterson still off the back foot. Mendez still playing stalker. Mendez throwing a hard jab on Anthony Peterson. Yeah, see, Anthony Peterson gonna have to stand on some of his punches eventually as this fight goes on. He's steadily moving. Mendez is steadily stalking. Mendez is steadily stalking. Mendez is a very experienced fighter too, man. You know what I mean? Anthony Peterson working off the back foot. Doubling, tripling up the jab. No dice. Mendez still coming forward. Anthony Peterson doubles up the jab again. One of the two lands. They're back into the middle of the ring at this point. Anthony Peterson scooting back. Mendez scooting forward. Peterson flicking out jabs. Yeah, keep trying to keep him at bay. Peterson working off the back foot. Backs against the ropes at this point. Mendez steadily coming forward. Peterson goes downstairs with a jab, but he's countered by a right hand once again. Damn. Anthony Peterson back on the move. Anthony Peterson with a 1-2 that pushes Mendez up off him. Nice. Mendez is going to play stalker. Mendez is clearly looking to sit down on his punches. Anthony Peterson is clearly going to be the mobile fighter. Anthony Peterson still moving, flicking out jabs. Mendez standing his ground, scooting forward, slowly but surely, gets close. But Anthony Peterson gets out of there. Mendez still coming forward, throws a big right hand, counters the jab of Anthony Peterson, right over the top of it. Nice. Anthony Peterson tripling up the jab just to keep him at bay. Mendez coming forward. Peterson still on the back foot. Peterson takes a shot downstairs with a jab. No dice. Peterson back on the move again. Flicking out jabs again. 3 jabs. 2 of the 3 lands. Tries to throw a combination. Couldn't land a big right hand on Mendez. Mendez now taking a chance coming forward. Peterson getting out of dodge. Peterson back on the back foot again. Peterson flicking out jabs, keeping the Mendez at bay. Triples up the jab, throws a right hand behind it, no dice. Back on the back foot again. And Mendez takes a jab. Peterson gets out of there, using his foot movement a lot in this fight. He is steadily staying away from Mendez in this fight. Mendez coming forward, playing stalker. Takes a shot downstairs. Peterson gets out of dodge. This is not going to be a crowd-pleasing fight, y'all. This is not going to be the crowd is not going to like what they're seeing here, man. Anthony Peterson back on the move again, back against the ropes, just moving around the ring. Flicking out that jab, Mendez take a big right hook. Anthony Peterson ducks under. He's back on the move again, flicking the jab out. Stand on the back foot, just moving around. And Mendez is doing a terrible job at cutting off the ring. I repeat, a terrible job. Anthony Peterson back on the outside, flicking out jabs, steadily moving. Mendez takes a shot to the inside, no dice. Anthony Peterson is out of there. He's going to eventually wear Mendez down by Mendez chasing him so much and being so unsuccessful. Anthony Peterson putting the jab on Mendez. Once again, Mendez takes a shot at a right hook. No dice. Anthony Peterson back on the move. Working off the back foot. Mendez stalking. Anthony Peterson moving. Not even punching, just moving. Flicks out 2 jabs, steadily moving, and we at the end of the second round. I'm going to give the first 2 rounds thus far to Anthony Peterson, mainly because of the work effort that he's doing. Yeah, he's not landing nothing solid. Mendez ain't doing it nothing either, you know what I'm saying? At all. William Smith said, who's your favorite boxer? I love watching Ken Norton. Without a doubt, William Smith, my favorite all-time fighter is hands down Muhammad Ali, man. Absolutely Muhammad Ali. I know that's a generic type answer, but dog, that's just my guy, man. Everything he stood for in and out the ring, most importantly, his skill set as a heavyweight, most importantly, what he did out of his prime. Yo, I just think that Muhammad Ali is just a rare breed of boxer, and he's always been my all-time favorite, without a doubt. You know what I mean? But Ken Norton is a good selection, man. Some even say Ken Norton actually beat Ali, you know? I mean, let me ask you a question, and I'm willing to bet that you would say that Ken Norton beat Muhammad Ali at least, 2 of those fights. Some say all of the fights, both of the fights, you know what I mean? So, let me know what you say. And we are starting round 3. Anthony Peterson versus Argenis Mendez, and they're back into the middle of the ring. Anthony Peterson back flicking the jab out, working off the back foot. Mendez just holding his ground, scooting forward, trying to get close to Anthony Peterson, but Peterson is not going to allow it. He is moving his feet, constantly moving his feet, working behind the jab at this point. Mendez steadily stalking, trying to take a chance, trying to time a counter. He can't get nothing to land really flush on Anthony Peterson. Peterson triples up the jab, throws a right hand, lands solid, right behind it, 2 good solid body shots, man. Can't have Ali's number all day. I mean, it was a hell of a fight. I got to give Ali at least one of those fights though, bro. All right, man. Anthony Peterson back on the move, throws the jabs and takes a solid right hand. Oh, good shot by Argenis Mendez. This makes Anthony Peterson tussle up with him. Ref is now breaking them apart. As of the punch stats, Anthony Peterson at this point has landed 25 punches to Mendez's 9 punches. Anthony Peterson now on the move again. Flicking the jab, moving around on the outside. Mendez trying to get close, crouched down, trying to get close. taking jabs, eating jabs. Oh, Peterson throws a 3-punch combination. 2 good right hands land. Then hits him with 2 solid jabs to the body. Go ahead, Anthony. Anthony's starting to get a lot more comfortable and get into his rhythm at this point. Anthony moving around on the outside, bouncing around. Mendez is looking like he's starting to get just a little bit frustrated, y'all. Just a little bit frustrated, man. Real talk. Anthony Peterson has landed 26% of his punches. Mendez at 17%. Mendez steadily coming forward. Anthony Peterson moving. Flicks the jab, gets counted with another solid jab by Mendez. Anthony Peterson moving on the outside, throwing jabs. Moving on the outside, doubling up the jabs. Anthony Peterson closed the gap and gets right up on Mendez. 1 solid right hook. 3 good power shots by Anthony Peterson. See, Peterson clearly has the power. He has it. If he gets up on this dude Mendez, and he's willing to exchange, but he's doing it strategically. We already see this. Anthony Peterson back on the outside again, moving around the ring. Mendez is trying his best to close the gap, but doing a piss poor job of cutting the ring off. Piss poor. Anthony Peterson once again moving on the outside, and he grabs Mendez. Mendez is throwing punches in the clinch. Ref breaks him up at this point. Back to the middle of the ring. Anthony Peterson standing his ground in the middle of the ring, flicking a 3-piece combination. 2 of the 3 lands. Mendez is trying to counter back, no dice. Anthony Peterson working on the outside, throws jabs, working on the outside. He looking real comfortable at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Peterson caught up on the ropes. Mendez solid right hook to the body, which makes Anthony Peterson retaliate with a 3-punch combination. Solid. Anthony Peterson doubling up the jab, comes back with the right hand, no dice. Mendez steadily coming forward. Anthony Peterson moving around on the outside, just moving around on the outside. Steadily moving. Mendez takes a shot, no dice, and that is the end of the round. Yeah, man. I see what Anthony Peterson is doing, y'all. Man, I'm liking this shit. I'm liking this strategy. He's willing to let his hands go at certain points of the fight, at certain points of the round, it seems like, but he is not going to sit back and engage this cat for the whole entire fight. He's going to try to keep luring him in traps, keep wearing him down with his foot movement. And this is a good deal from Anthony Peterson. I think he's doing a good strategy at this point. Like I said, it's not the most crowd-pleasing fight. Probably not a bomb burn at this point. But it's strategically smart, and it's wearing down Mendez, because I think Mendez is starting to get frustrated by the fact that Anthony Peterson just not standing still. Smart cat. You dig what I mean? Smart cat, man. Yeah, man, I've been dying to see Anthony Peterson. I'm ready for this dude to step it up, man. I think he can. Looking at him tonight, his conditioning and the way he fighting, Slim, he can compete with a lot of the good fighters at that weight class, man. I wish he would honestly engage and make himself more public to the boxing world more. I mean, maybe this is the way he prefers it, and I mean, if that's what he want, that's what he want. But I just wish he could do a little more, man. All right, here we go. Start of round 4, man. Back both men in the middle of the ring. Anthony Peterson coming back out, working the jab, moving around once again on the outside. Mendez coming, playing stalker, trying to close the gap. Just can't do it. Every time he attempts to close the gap, he's eating 2-3 jabs and maybe even a right hand to go with it. Anthony Peterson puts together 3 jabs, comes back with a right hand, no dice. Moving around back again on the outside. Man, Mendez tries to go for a hook to the body, eats a solid jab by Anthony Peterson. Solid. Both men in the middle of the ring at this point. Middle of the ring. They look. That's funny. We back, y'all. We back. William Smith says, I love passion for boxing. You can see you eat, sleep, and drink the sport. Have from Northern Ireland. Out the Northern Ireland. All day, fam. All day. We back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. That's YouTube, man. I don't know if that's YouTube or the Wi-Fi, truth be told. And we back. Anthony Peterson back into the middle of the ring. Flicking the jab out. Looking like he's imposing his will a lot more now. Doubling up. Tripling up the jab. Comes back with a right hand. However, Mendez backs out of it. Comes back. 2 solid left hooks. No dice. Then he works a right hook down bottom. Comes back with the left hand. Solid on Anthony Peterson. Backing Peterson up to the ropes. Peterson moves back to the middle of the ring. Peterson at this point is not being mobile. Standing right there in front of Mendez. This is what Mendez wants. This is where Mendez is comfortable, when Peterson is standing right there in front of him. So far, punch stats. Anthony Peterson has landed 47 punches to Mendez's 28 punches. Mendez doubled up the jab, throws a right hand, no dice. Anthony Peterson back on the move. Putting that big long jab on him. Moving and jabbing. Moving and jabbing. Nice. Both men jab at the same time. Both men connect at the same time. Solid. All right, man. Mendez now. Anthony Peterson at this point is standing right there in front of Mendez. Mendez looking for some openings, but every time he comes forward, Peterson back on the move now. All right, Peterson scoots back forward. He's back again. Once again, right there in front of Mendez. Pushes Mendez up against the ropes. Mendez covering up. Peterson is unloading. 2, 3, 4 shots. 2 upstairs, 2 downstairs. Out of the 4, at least 2 lands. Now, they are tussled up in the middle of the ring at this point. Mendez starting to let his hands go. I noticed when Mendez is in the clinch, he's throwing a lot of punches, bro. Mendez now, man, definitely felt that combination, and he's feeling the will to come forward more. And we are at the end of the round. End of the round. Oh, man. Heated up that round. Mendez got pushed up against the ropes. Hey, Slim, he ate a bunch of shots in that flurry that Anthony Peterson threw. They showing Lamont Peterson at this point looking at his brother fight. Lamont is all eyes. All eyes are on the screen for Lamont Peterson, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We talking boxing. King, what's up with you? What's up with you, homie, man? Hey, for everybody, all of my norms, all of my fam. Hey, tonight we are not going to be able to do the live stream for Sunday night, given that we sitting here watching the Peterson fight. Or you can just consider this the Sunday night live stream, man. Good fight so far. Who you got up, King? Who you got? I got Anthony Peterson up 3-1 right now. I got him up 3-1. I thought the first round was a close round. I would have honestly, I could see if anybody giving it to Peterson in that first round. But given that he was inaccurate and he didn't land as much and did a lot of pity pat shots in the first round, I'll give the aggression of Mendez to the first round. But other than that, I give everything to Anthony Peterson at this point. All right, here we go. Round 5. Anthony Peterson, Mendez in the middle of the ring. All right, Peterson back on the back foot again. At this point, Mendez is trying his best to close the gap. Peterson throwing jabs, flicking jabs upstairs, downstairs, back on the back foot. Mendez stalking carefully, trying to close the gap. Peterson is on the move at this point. Peterson stood a lot in front of Mendez a lot last round. I don't think we're going to see a lot of that this round. He's going to be back moving again. Mendez, Peterson throws a jab. He's countered with another jab by Mendez. Well, Peterson at this point now standing right there in front of Mendez. Both men in the middle of the ring. Both men playing it real cautious at this point. Mendez coming forward. Peterson gets out of dodge after he tries to throw a body shot downstairs. Mendez flicking out jabs at this point. Peterson retaliates with his own jab. Both men in the middle of the ring at this point. Peterson standing right there in front of Mendez. Not as mobile this round. Peterson eats a stiff jab by Mendez. Mendez standing right there in front of him. Mendez trying to, Mendez is planting his feet and then throwing his shots. He's planting his feet, then throwing hard jabs at this point. Peterson flicks a jab. Mendez tries to go for a counter uppercut. No dice. Peterson now pushes Mendez to the corner. Mendez tightens up. Peterson unloads 2-3 body shots. Can't get nothing to land solid upstairs. Got Mendez pent up in the corner. Mendez retaliates 2 solid jabs and a right hook, which pushes Peterson up off him. Woo! This is a good fight, bruh. Peterson got it in the middle of the ring. Throws a right hook to the body. Both men are now exchanging heavy in the middle of the ring at this point. Mendez is just taking the brunt of the shots, though. Peterson let his hands go. 3-punch combination, and all 3 land. Solid. Oh, man, Slim. Oh, man, Anthony Peterson at this point now lands some solid pepper on Mendez. Both men now real at close quarters at this point. Close quarters. Peterson throws an uppercut, lands. Mendez comes with a 2-3-punch combination. 2 of the 3 lands. Oh, man, Peterson working back with that. Doubles up the jab, comes back with a right hand right down the pike. I like this. Both men now tangled up. Ref is going to have to break them apart. At this point, Peterson lands 79 punches. Mendez has landed 42 punches. Beautiful. They tangle up in the middle of the ring. Ref breaks them apart. And here comes Mendez coming forward. Peterson flicks a jab out there. Solid. Peterson on the move, working off the back foot. Back up against the ropes, moving around the ropes. Mendez steadily stalking, steadily coming forward. Mendez's mouth is open, though. I'm noticing that Mendez's mouth is open. Mendez is steadily chasing Peterson, and we are at the end of the round. That was a close-ass round, bruh. Great exchanges standing in front of Mendez. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Look, when he had him up against the ropes, look at that shit, man. Anthony Peterson let go 1-2 upstairs. Then comes downstairs, 2 solid hooks. Bang, bang. Man, yeah, Anthony, I like that. See, Anthony's doing a good mixture of moving and standing right there in front of Mendez, man. And look at Mendez, man. Mendez look like he's breathing kind of hard. Let's hit the corner. Coach is instructing Mendez to stay off the ropes. Stay off the ropes. That's exactly when he takes the brunt of the work. He's telling him to stay off the ropes. Anthony Peterson not breathing hard. That doesn't look like he's tiring out at all. Looking pretty solid, man. I'm telling you, he look like he in tip-top condition tonight, man. You got to love the condition of the Peterson brothers, man. They never miss weight. They're very disciplined. They never miss weight. And here we go. Start of round 6. Anthony Peterson standing on Mendez in the middle of the ring. Peterson flicking out the jab. Mendez tries for a right hand downstairs. No dice. He misses wildly. And at this point, Anthony Peterson pushes him up against the ropes into the corner and throws a combination on him, but nothing lands. Anthony Peterson throws a jab downstairs, come back upstairs with a right hand, solid on Mendez. Mendez steadily stalking at this point. Anthony Peterson work on the outside, throwing, tripling up the jabs on him. There you go. There you go, Anthony. Stay on that outside. Oh, man. Both men exchange jabs at the same time. Both men in the middle of the ring. Anthony Peterson jabs upstairs, jabs downstairs, and gets out of there. That was beautiful, 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 beautiful punching. Now he's at this point controlling this fight with his jab. Very good. Mendez tightening up. Peterson is now unloading on Mendez in the middle of the ring. 2-3 jabs coming back with a right hand and 2 body shots downstairs. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Peterson working on the outside, getting out of dodge, working off the back foot. Mendez trying to chase him down. Can't land nothing convincing at this point. Eating jabs as he's coming forward. Eating jabs as he's coming forward. Peterson standing on the outside, flicking that jab. Flicks a jab out there. Eats a solid right hand counter by Mendez. Peterson now working once again on the outside of the ropes. And he tangles up with Mendez at this point. Mendez is punching while they're in the clinch. Ref is going to have to break him up. Mendez is complaining of a headbutt inside of the clinch. And looked like he's took a solid headbutt on his eye, but no bleeding, no blood. And here we go. Starting it back up. At this point, Peterson has landed 87 punches. Mendez has landed 44 punches. Beautiful, beautiful. Peterson now flicking the jab. Three jabs. Come back with a right hand, no dice. Mendez back in front of Peterson. Both men now at this point standing right there in front of each other. Mendez is trying to flick a jab, but Peterson's head movement and his foot movement is making it tough for Mendez to land anything solid with that jab. And here we go. We look like we got a certain complaint going on. Look like Mendez is complaining about elbow possibly. I don't know. And here we go. Ref started back up again. And now Anthony Peterson unloading a solid combination in the middle of the ring. Hits a lot of gloves with that combination, but it was beautiful. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Anthony Peterson working along the ropes now. Moving. Mendez jabs and comes back with the solid left hook. Beautiful. Man, and Anthony Peterson moves. Goes back to the middle of the ring. Takes a shot at the jab. Boom. Gets counted with a solid, once again, right hand up top. Mendez, man. Look at Mendez. Mendez he's definitely looking. He fights best when he's standing right there in front of Anthony. When Anthony is moving and putting the jab on him, yeah. Here we go. Anthony now is up against the ropes. Mendez throws a 3-punch combination. 2 of the 3 lands. Back to the middle of the ring they go. Mendez and Anthony standing right there in front of each other. Mendez takes a solid jab. Good. Nice. Takes another jab. Hitting all gloves. At this point, Anthony Peterson standing right there in front of Mendez. Mendez takes a jab. He eats a solid right hand on the counter. Anthony Peterson gets out of dodge. Now he's moving around the outside of the ring again. Moving aside the outside of the ropes. Moving inside the outside of the ropes. Mendez don't like that, bro. Mendez doesn't like the fact that when Anthony Peterson takes a chance and then he gets out of there and he starts to move, Mendez gets frustrated. He wants Anthony Peterson to stand there and trade. That's exactly what the dude wants, huh? Look at Mendez's face. He's looking like, bro, why don't you stand here and fight? Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. What's up with you, fam? What's up with you, man? Hey, man, I appreciate that, Bang Israel. What's up, man? I appreciate that. Good shit, man. This is a good fight tonight, bro. I mean, like I said, bro, us in the DMV, I'm from the DMV, for anybody who wondered. Yo, we love to see Peterson brothers fight, and we love to see when Anthony Peterson comes out and fight, man. You know, this is always promising to see Anthony Peterson get back into that ring, man. I know we all want to see him step up. I know we all want to see him do better, but I just don't know where his love and desire is for the sport of boxing. I would love to see him step up in competition, though. And here we go. Anthony Peterson hyped up, hitting them gloves together. And we are at the start of round 7, ladies and gentlemen. Round 7. Let's go. Both men in the middle of the ring at this point. Anthony Peterson flicking that jab out. No dice at this point. Both men standing right there in front of each other. Anthony Peterson moving on the outside. Moving around on the outside. Mendez is stalking. Trying his best to close the gap. Stalking on Anthony takes a jab. Mendez counter jab. Solid. Beautiful. Yeah, Anthony Peterson back on the outside, triples up the jab, then comes back with a nice right hand. Oh, man. See, and that's another point. When Anthony Peterson throws combinations, he has major success against this guy, Mendez. Moving on the outside, flicking that hard jab on Mendez at this point. Stand on the outside. Anthony Peterson throws a right hand, gets countered by a jab. Once again, moving around on the outside at this point. Mendez is trying to stalk. Doing a poor job of cutting off the ring. Both men tussle up at this point. Ref is going to have to break them apart. Anthony Peterson pushes Mendez towards the ropes, and he jumps back on him. Smart strategy. Pushes him towards the ropes, and then try to jump back on him. That was smart. Now at this point, he's coming forward on Mendez. Mendez standing his ground, though. Throws a solid jab. Throws a solid left hook. Beautiful. Unloads a 3-punch combination on Anthony Peterson. Oh, nice. At this point, Anthony Peterson moving along the ropes. Mendez stalking. Anthony moving. Look like they just touched. Anthony initiates a clinch again. Mendez once again is complaining about a headbutt. Whenever Anthony Peterson is looking to grab Mendez, sometimes the corner of his head does lands on his eye. Mendez once again coming forward. Anthony Peterson unleashes a three-punch combination, all gloves. Anthony Peterson back against the ropes. Woo! Eats a solid right hook, and he tangles up with Mendez. Oh my goodness. Peterson outlanded Mendez at this point. 100 punches to 53. Damn. Yo, Anthony Peterson double ups the jab, throws a right hand, no dice. Both men in the middle of the ring at this point. Mendez coming forward. Peterson gets out of dodge, moving around on the outside. Oh, Mendez takes a shot with a solid right hand on Anthony Peterson. Good gracious. Both men in the middle of the ring at this point. Anthony Peterson flicking out jabs. Mendez coming forward. Anthony Peterson trying to keep him at bay with the jab. Stand on the back foot, moving around the edges of the rope. Mendez comes with a right hand, just misses by an eyelash. Oh, man. Anthony Peterson goes to the middle of the ring at this point. Peterson coming forward. Now Peterson is coming forward. Pushes Mendez back into the corner. This is where he's successful, letting his hands go at this point. Nothing solid at this point is land. Mendez posting up in the corner. Oh! And just lures Anthony Peterson into a trap. Peterson doubles up the jab while Mendez is in the corner and counters with a beautiful right hand. Good gracious. Now, God, we back. Hey, man. Blame YouTube. Yo. When Mendez lured Anthony Peterson into the corner in that last round, he gave Anthony Peterson a right hand that was solid, possibly his best punch of the fight at that particular point. Man, hey, Anthony Peterson got to be aware. Whenever this dude is was moving into the corner, clearly he's getting frustrated by the movement of Anthony Peterson, man. Good gosh, man. Jonathan Fox, what's up with you? Brayon Thomas, what's up, man? Hola, word of the day. Hola. Bro, you would be a great commentator. Can close my eyes and visualize the fight from your breakdown. Much love, fam. Appreciate that, man. I love the sport. And here we are at the beginning of round 8. At this point, Anthony Peterson has landed 108 punches to Mendez's 56. Mendez once again playing stalker. Anthony Peterson moving around on the outside. Mendez playing stalker, trying to close the real estate. Scooting forward, flings out a jab, no dice. Anthony Peterson counters with 2 jabs and a right hand, no dice. Both men in the middle of the ring at this point. Anthony Peterson flicks the jab. He's countered by a jab. Both men in the middle of the ring, standing in front of each other. Anthony Peterson moving his much. Man, Mendez throws a jab, misses, but comes back with the left hook that lands right on the nose of Anthony Peterson. Whew. Anthony Peterson back on the outside, moving, flicking out jabs, trying to keep Mendez at bay with jabs. Those 3 jabs with the right hand, all gloves. Mendez retaliates back with a stiff jab on Anthony. Mendez is closing the gap in this fight, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. He's closing the gap in this fight at this point. Mendez now playing stalker. Anthony Peterson moving around the ropes. Oh, Anthony Peterson throws a jab and gets countered with a solid right hand. Moving around on the outside again. Moving around. Back along the ropes. Moving around. Mendez playing stalker. Has Peterson cornered and Peterson tussles up. Once again, look like they both fighters are complaining to the ref at this point about headbutts. Oh, man. Here we go. Back to the middle of the ring. Anthony Peterson flicks a jab. No dice. Mendez scooting forward. Trying to pin down Anthony Peterson. Can't do it. Peterson comes back. Those 2 right hands landing solid on Mendez. Moving back to the outside. Mendez now trying to put the pressure on him. Peterson is just moving around to the outside very well at this point. Mendez playing stalker, He's following Peterson at this point. He's not cutting the ring off. He's actually following Peterson, and that is a problem. At this point, Peterson eats a solid jab. Mendez takes a shot with 2 hooks, no dice. Peterson moving along the outside, gets caught up on the ropes, and he tangles up. Nice. That was a beautiful thing. There you go, Anthony. Whenever you getting caught up on them ropes, bro, tangle up if you got to, man. Ref resets it, puts him back to the middle of the ring. Both men now engaging heavy. Anthony Peterson, solid jab on Mendez. Solid jab. Both men are jabbing away at each other. Anthony Peterson back along the ropes, moving along the ropes again. Those are jab, and Mendez tries to counter with a 3-punch combination. No dice. Anthony Peterson moving along the outside, flicking out jabs. Mendez comes with the left hook, lands on the top of the head of Anthony Peterson. Peterson tussles up. Ref is going to have to break him up. 17 seconds left in round 8. At this point, Peterson landed 117 punches, Mendez 62. At this point, the ref is now warning both men. Clock is ticking, though, ref. Come on, man. Warning both men to keep it clean. And here we go. Anthony Peterson doubles up the jab, throws a right hand, no dice. Mendez scooting forward. Mendez hits 2 jabs, landing solid, but misses the right hand. Ref breaks him up because they tussled up after that. Look like we're going to get the end of the round. All right, cool. Hey, yo, man, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Mendez has closed the gap in this fight, bro. And we see a lot of good swelling down over the, look like the right eye of Anthony Peterson. And then his corner is on top of. All right, Purdy instruct. Yo, we just keep on tonight. I don't know what's going on, man. Real talk, man. I have no idea. Appreciate donation, family. Much love to you. Who was that came through? I appreciate that, man. You know, I've been losing some connectivity. So whoever gave that donation, I missed that, man. Much love to you, man. Much love to you. All day. All day. And here we go. We back at this point. Yo, man, a lot of hard punches being thrown at this point. Both men in the middle at this point. Here we are in round 9 of a 10-round fight, y'all. And it looks like, yo, this is a close-ass fight. Close-ass fight, bro. I want to know who gave that donation, man. And here we go. Both men standing in front of each other in the middle of the ring. Anthony Peterson versus Agenus Mendez, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Peterson landed 119 punches. To Mendez's 64 punches. You know what I'm saying? Both men. Oh, my God. They exchange hard jabs in the middle of the ring. And here we go. Anthony Peterson moving around on the outside, keeping the jab. Mendez at this point looking like he's turning up the heat a little bit, realizing what point of the fight that they're at. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Mendez coming forward, stalking, throwing a jab. Anthony Peterson trying to keep him at bay. Both men in the ring at this point. Uh-oh, Anthony Peterson now coming forward, throwing hard jabs on Mendez. The 3-punch combination. 2 of the 3 lands. Anthony Peterson putting that jab out there. He's putting that jab out there. Keep trying to keep Mendez at bay. That's all he got to do. Keep boxing smart. Mendez taking a 3-punch combination effort. No dice. You know what I'm saying? No dice. Here we go. Both men in the middle of the ring. Mendez. Anthony Peterson retaliates with 2 jabs. Okay, cool. Anthony Peterson back on the outside again. Moving. Mendez stalking. Both men exchange jabs. No dice from neither man. Anthony Peterson still moving around on the outside. Back up along the ropes. There you go. Keep on moving, Anthony. Keep on boxing smart. I believe that at this point, Anthony Peterson should be up in this fight, man. I think he should be up. Mendez, trying his best to close the gap. No dice. Man. Mendez flicking out hard jabs. They both men are exchanging jabs at this point. Standing in the middle of the ring. Anthony Peterson flicks out 1, flicks out 2, flicks out 3, flicks out 4. Round 9, man. Mendez coming forward, trying his best to close the gap. Anthony Peterson on the move, flicks the jab out there, ducks the counter, steadily moving. This is a beautiful fight, man. Beautiful fight. Anthony Peterson moving along the outside, back along the ropes. Come on, keep on moving, flicking out them jabs. Mendez trying his best to close the real estate, just can't do it to no dice. Anthony Peterson is not going to let him have too much success at this point in the fight. He's going to keep moving. And we are nearing the end of round 9, and it looks like we are there. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Oh, man. He is not, Anthony Peterson is clearly listening to the instruction of his corner at this point, and stand on the move, man. He's standing on the move, and stand on the move. Stand on the move constantly and trying to continuously box smart. He didn't want to show much confrontation in this particular round, and I don't really blame him. I don't blame him if he feel like he got the fight in the bag. They showing an instant replay when Anthony Peterson got held up on the ropes at a portion of the fight, and he ate a solid hand. His eyes really swole pretty good, man, and he ate that another right hand right there on that swelling, man. Yeah, man. Mendez could actually, he's putting a decent effort in this fight. The only thing I would like to see the job of cutting that ring off, man. It's like he's following a lot from Anthony Peterson. He's following him a lot in this particular fight, but he's not doing much on cutting the ring off. Look at Lamont. Lamont, man, looking a little nervous for his brother back there.
Because the last 2 rounds, Marcos Villegas, our unofficial scorer, has given the last 2 rounds to Mendez.
Wow. Unofficial scorecards gave the last 2 rounds to Mendez? Real shit?
This is a close fight.
It's close. Pretty close.
Closer than Peterson's corner realizes.
Well, yes, Chris, that's what I'm saying. You know what the judges are looking at.
I mean, as I'm calling this fight, I've seen Mendez win at least 3 of these rounds. Maybe 100, which I've seen him win at least 3. I've seen him win at least 3 of these rounds, and that's just being honest. Peterson staying away in the final round. Yeah, I see that, King. It's smart, man. That's what his corner's telling them to do, man. 3-piece, no soda. And here we go. Here we go. Final round, man. Anthony Peterson now standing on the outside, constantly moving. Mendez is trying to close the gap. The judges are actually giving Mendez a lot of portion of the fight for his aggressive, man. His aggression. They're giving him a lot of portions of this fight, bro. Here we go. Anthony Peterson standing on the outside, just moving, flicking that jab. 2, 3, 4 jabs. Then comes back with a right hand, hitting the gloves. Oh, yeah. Mendez looking for a counter shot, it looks like at this point. A big counter. Anthony Peterson standing on the outside, moving, just dancing around at this point. Mendez is trying. Look how he cutting the ring. His cutting the ring off ability is terrible, man. It's terrible. He's following Anthony. He's following him. He ain't cutting the ring off. He more so following him. Anthony Peterson outlanding Mendez 127-70 at this point. Mendez coming forward, throws a right hand, makes Anthony Peterson tussle up with him. Ref breaks him up. And here we go. Back both men. Anthony Peterson bouncing. Mendez takes a solid right hook. Just moving. Just dancing. Mendez trying to pin him down, but he can't. Just moving. Just dancing. Just dancing. He feel like he got this fight in the bag, y'all. I'm telling you right now, with 2 left hooks, nothing. They both men left. Here we go. Mendez come back forward. Oh, Peterson now trying to grab Mendez. Woo! Whoa. Solid right hook. Mendez coming forward, stalking Anthony. Anthony flicks out 2 jabs. No dice. Back on the move. Mendez coming forward, putting the pressure on Anthony heavy this round. Anthony tussles up again. Ref breaks him up. 124 left in the 10th round. Oh, man, Mendez coming forward, trying to close the real estate. Anthony just moving, just dancing. See, Anthony's going to lose this round because it's too much movement. Too much movement at this point. Yo, Anthony then gets caught up on the ropes, then pushes Mendez up off him. Doubles up the jab, tries to throw a 4-piece combination. No dice. Anthony's going to move. Eats 3 solid jabs. Then he tussles up with Mendez. Ref is breaking him up. Yeah, man. I wanted the swelling over the right eye of Anthony Peterson bothering him, yo. Anthony Peterson moving on the outside again, bouncing, just moving, dancing, trying to stay out of the pressure zone of Mendez. Mendez is stalking, just stalking. He's following him. He gets Anthony caught up against the ropes, tries it up. Oh, nothing. Anthony Peterson, comes forward now. They did have a clash of heads right there. I saw that. Anthony Peterson, 2 jabs, then comes back with a right hand right down the pike. Beautiful. Peterson now standing right there in front of Mendez at this point. Let's out a 3-punch combination, no dice. Both men exchanging punches, both men hitting each other on the gloves. Oh, yeah, this is a fight right here, y'all. Here we go. Mendez takes a shot at a right hand, no dice. They tangle up, ref breaks him up. We got 17 seconds left in the last round. Oh, man, both men now going to war at this point, just unleashing punches on each other in the middle of the ring. Yeah, Anthony ain't going nowhere. He's a solid jab. Mendez steadily stalking. Now Anthony on the move now. And, oh, man, Mendez comes in with a right hook that lands solid. Anthony coming back. They exchanging punches, and it is over. It is over, man. Yo, it got turned all the way up in the final part of this fight, man. Man, from what I've seen and from what I've been observing of this fight, yo, man, I gotta say, man, good effort by both men, man. Good strategy by both men. I thought Mendez could have did a much better job of cutting the ring off, but he landed some good solid shots on Anthony in this fight. Anthony landed pretty much his better punches of the fight earlier on in the fight. But then in the second half of the fight, where especially in the later rounds, his corner was instructing him to stay moving and stay jabbing. And I thought that's the reason he was on as mobile as he was. You know what I mean? But I gotta say, man, if I had to give this fight to somebody, I had to give it to Anthony Peterson. I think it's a close fight. You know what I mean? I think I'd give it to Anthony Peterson at this point. I'd look at it and say, give or take, I'd say 6 rounds to 4 for me, for Anthony Peterson. But I'm telling you, the judges, this is gonna be a close fight. And this may even come down to a split decision for some, man. Real talk. But I just thought that if Mendez would have just cut the ring off a lot better and not follow Anthony as much, and because he ate a lot of punches, a lot of jabs from the outside from Anthony Peterson, he might would have had a better shot at winning this fight. And depending on how these judges are going to score, if they're going to score for the aggression or whether they're going to score for the finesse of Anthony Peterson, that is something that just remains to be seen, bro. But I'm going to give this fight to Anthony Peterson. I'm going to say Anthony Peterson 6 rounds to 4 from what I have observed. And I am sitting here calling the fight. So I'm going to say Anthony Peterson 6 rounds to 4. If y'all looking at the fight, tell me what y'all scoring this fight. Marloney is 76. What's up with you? This is Rio's rule, Anthony. Man, say it, but it was too much tone. Anthony ain't stepped up since. I mean, I don't know if this is, this is not nothing that his handlers did wrong. This is just what Anthony possibly wanted. Like I say, Anthony's hot. It's not really in boxing like that. He does it probably for a living, and he does it for things like that. But, I'm sure they have a certain loyalty to Burry Hunter, who took him and his brother in when they were kids. But at the end of the day, man, Anthony this ain't his, number one thing. Anthony is he likes to work with the youth, and he likes to talk about other issues. If you ever go on Anthony Peterson's social media, you'll see, man, boxing. He rarely talks boxing. He rather talk about what's going on in today's world, and he rather talk about inequality, and he also likes to talk about fitness. I've seen him go to some schools, and he's more into that. And boxing is just the way that he honestly just earns a living, not something that makes him. You know what I mean? And that's how Anthony Peterson always sees things. Now his brother Lamont was always the one that really took boxing serious. Lamont was always the one that was striving to be the best and trying to get to the heights that he got to. And it was always Lamont. We always saying that. That's why we see Lamont tonight in the main event. It was always Lamont though, and Anthony was just the guy that just look. I'll do this as for the to make a living, and do this. It's something I love to do, but it's not what's going to define me. Or I'm not sure if he wants this to define him. You know what I mean? So that's what a lot of people when they talk about the Brandon Rios fight, and we ain't seen him step up ever since, man. I ain't gonna say it ruined him. I'm just gonna say that his heart is just not where his brother's heart is. You dig? And that's how I feel about it. Yeah, what's up with you? What's up with you? Ross says strike 89. What's up, cuz? Hit that like button. Hit that like button for the homie, man. Hit that like button for the homie. If y'all up tonight watching up this Lamont Peterson card, I was gonna actually go to this fight, man. But I gotta be up early in the morning, man. It was like, shit, do I go to this fight or do I be up early in the morning, man? I wanted to go to the fight, man. MGM Grand ain't too far from where I stay. You know what I mean? Right, about a 25, 30-minute drive, man. But I'll be at the next DMV fight. I won't miss the Jerry Swift Hurd fight. If y'all don't know, Jerry Swift Hurd is providing the commentary for this particular fight tonight. It's good to see the champ in the building. It's good to see the champ in the building all day.
Regards. And here they both exchange jabs. Both guys working good behind the jab entire fight.
This is going to be a close call for some judges, bro. I see this thing going 6-4. I think Anthony did a lot of good work early, his movement, and it took a while for Mendez to actually get into the rhythm of cutting the ring off properly and actually being successful. So I got to say, bro, I'm going to rock with Anthony Peterson. Let's see what the judges call this fight, bro. Let's see what this is going to be tough, man. This is going to be a really tough call.
I thought he did his best work when he had Mendez on the ropes, but he didn't have him on the ropes enough. But I don't think you respect
Ooh, that was that right hand that he lured Anthony Peterson into the corner with, man. Who you got? Man, they showing a lot of highlights from Mendez at this point, man. They are showing a lot of highlights from Mendez. You gotta watch out, man, because even like I ain't saying no conspiracy talk, but yeah, you say you hope Mont look good tonight. Me too, bro. Me too. As the punch stats, 137 punches landed from Anthony Peterson for 537 thrown. 83 landed by Mendez, 377 thrown. Total power punches. Anthony Peterson landed 50 out of 186. Argenis Mendez lands 44 out of 203. So Anthony Peterson throws more power punches. I didn't think that. I thought I would have given that to. And here we go.
Really closing that gap in the last
Look at
3
Sam.
rounds.
Sam don't know which side to go to.
Forward.
At this point, the unofficial scorecards got it a draw. Oh shit!
And you never know.
Here we go.
In terms of the scores.
Here we go. Unofficial scorecards got it a draw. Man, they gave the last 3 rounds to Mendez on the unofficial cards. Damn. Here we go.
Ladies and
Here
gentlemen,
we go. Here we go. Here we go.
the scorecards here are.
Here we go. I don't want to get in no trouble here because y'all know how this shit go. Mendez. 96-94. Peterson.
Judge John Gradowski has about 96-94.
96-94. Mendez. So we got a split decision. Here we go.
And Judge Paul
Last judge.
scores the bout 95-95. This bout has been declared a split draw.
Split draw. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi. Some serious connectivity issues, but I would give this fight to
Not really, I know that every round was, I win the fight. I don't want to say easy, but I win the fight. I tried running.
Mendez for it feels as though he won the fight.
Running, pressing, draw.
12
campeón
knockouts,
pesado.
man.
And we'll let
Getting booed by the home crowd, getting booed by the DC
Basically,
crowd,
you know,
Mendez.
he's in his hometown. He saw it not a draw here, and it was a great fight, although.
Oh, come on, Mendez.
right,
You should be lucky that they called it a draw. What is he talking about? He felt as though he won the fight. Man, bro. Get out of here. This shouldn't even been called a draw, if you ask me. Shit. Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on with my service tonight, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me uh for the issues that's going on with the I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi, I don't know if it's YouTube, but it is what it is. Sí, Mendez.
No perdí ni empaté, yo gané. Doy mucho respeto a Peterson, muy buen peleador. Supo cómo controlar la distancia y no poder, que yo pueda controlar mi boca.
No, definitely. The public knows, boxing knows that I won this fight. I'm going to keep going. And you got to give Peterson a lot of credit. He came to fight, you know, he was running a bit, but, you know, he was controlling the distance, and he has a lot of respect for Peterson.
thank you. Great job tonight. Chris, back to you.
All right, Jordan, yeah, we didn't see a
Jordan Hardy though, son. Jordan Hardy. God damn. Hey, but on some real talk, man, like this cat thought he won the fight tonight. Mendez thought he wants to fight. A lot of respect being shown by both fighters. It was a close fight, man. It was a close fight. I honestly thought that Anthony Peterson could have got it. Mendez getting a lot of boos from the crowd, home crowd tonight, and it's to be expected, man. Anthony fighting in his hometown. If I was in the arena tonight, I'd been booing his ass too. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But both men showing the utmost respect to one another. They taking pictures together, constantly dapping each other up. Each corner is dapping each other corner up. Good sportsmanship shown by both fighters tonight. And that's how it goes, man. You know what I mean? And for anybody, shout out to Headbangers Gym. I got some homies up in there, man. Shout out to the Headbangers Gym. And everybody that works out in there, man. Shout out to Barry Hunter, too. You know, his whole crew was fighting tonight, man. I don't know if y'all seen the prelims, but, yeah, man. The whole crew, the whole Headbangers crew was up in that thing fighting tonight, bro. Anthony getting a lot of love in the audience from a lot of the home squad, you know, and it's all good, man. I hope we see Anthony Peterson again in the near future, man. I hope you don't stay away from the sport too long. We know how Anthony does. Anthony goes on these hiatuses, and we don't see him for a while, you know what I mean? So I would like to see him to constantly continue to compete. I think he fights well when his heart is in it, man, and I hope this type of decision tonight doesn't hurt his want to continue to fight. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. We got a split draw. I thought Anthony should have pulled it off, but it is what it is. So what we'll do at this point, man, given that the Peterson fight
Am I the meanest? So
what we'll do is we'll talk about what's going on in boxing, man. What's been going on in boxing this week? I've been a little out the loop on what's going on with the latest and greatest, man. I heard one of the things that I heard is that Manny Pacquiao is maybe not going to be facing Earl Spence Jr. I heard the word on the curb is that Manny put a poll out there, and they saying that Manny did not include Earl Spence Jr. in the poll. That is, Pacquiao don't want to face Earl Spence Jr. I mean, maybe Danny Garcia. We're gonna sit back and see what Danny Garcia does in April. Getting calls, people hitting me up, man, texting me up, trying to know what I think about the fight, man. I'll get with them later. But as far as Manny Pacquiao is concerned, Earl Spence Jr., which we ain't think he was going to do it anyway, right? Y'all seen the body language in the ring. He went in that thing looking around that stadium like, oh, I love the stadium. Look at all of these people. I know if he got 47,000 here, I could put 50-something thousand in here. It wasn't Earl Spence that he was intrigued by. It was the venue. You know what I mean? It was the venue. And, if Manny want to, of course, if he want to capitalize and he want to, yeah, he left Earl Spence Jr. off the list. If he wants to capitalize, man, look here, bro. Earl Spence Jr. will probably, my thing is, well, I ain't going to say that. Anything that Manny does right now is going to make money. Any of the top tier welterweights that he fights, whether it be Thurman, which I doubt, whether it be Danny Garcia, it's still going to make money. You know what I mean? I think that and stylistically, truth be told, it will be a nightmare for Manny, bro. It'll be a nightmare for Manny to get in there with that young bull, man. Earl gonna beat that 40-year-old man like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Manny gonna put up a good fight, I believe. But at the end of the day, the style that Earl uses, the length, the height, the reach, the aggression, I don't know if Manny can handle that at 40 years old. This is the reason why I don't believe that Manny Pacquiao will pick a Sean Porter. I mean, don't get me wrong. We take it back 5, 6, 7 years. Manny will take that fight in a heartbeat, I believe. But today, Manny's trying to, if he's trying to stay on the court for maybe a longer, I think he puts Earl Spence on the back burner. That's just what I believe, man. I think his best chances against Danny Garcia personally. But I think between Keith Thurman, between Earl Spence Jr., between Sean Porter, they all and Terrence Crawford, they all would give him a tough fight. All of them would. You know what I mean? And we'll see. Jonathan Fox says, can Danny Garcia make a comeback? Yeah, he can make a comeback. I mean, he can make it definitely. He definitely can make a comeback. I mean, why don't he just take on Earl? My deal is he has the least path of resistance going to face Earl Spence. And that's just facts. You know what I mean? Earl ain't gonna sit there and put up a bunch of brick walls. He ain't gonna sit there and tell him he gotta do this and gotta do that and gotta do this. He gonna say, he'll welcome the fight. He'll welcome the fight, easy work, easy. You know what I mean? So why not take the path of less resistance? That's what I don't understand. But if Danny gonna make a comeback, man, Danny gotta come back and he got to, for one, make a solid statement in his next fight, bro. He got to make a solid statement, man. You know what I mean? And I think he probably is going to come out and try to do that, especially since Danny loves to fight other Latin American fighters. So I think he's going to make a solid statement, man. But he needs to come out and make a solid. He's got to stop Granados, bro. I'm being real. He got to stop Granados. I mean, beating him will be good and it'd be cool, but he needs to make a statement. He needs a statement that, yo, I ain't just on social media wearing a bunch of pink suits. I ain't just on social media being Danny Montana. You know what I mean? I'm really the Danny Garcia that we all know. So he got to come back and make a solid statement, bro. That's what I truly believe. You know what I mean? That's what I truly believe. But he needs to stop this dude Granados, man. He needs to stop Granados, in my opinion. He really does, man. But, it is what it is, man. It's just so much. We don't know what Manny going to do. And this is what happens when you're dealing with Manny Pacquiao. Manny's a legend. Manny could technically do whatever the hell he wants. He's already first ballot without a doubt. Don't matter who he fight at this point. Manny can do whatever he wants, but I don't like the fact that the young boys are all sitting around looking at what the hell Manny going to do. How about y'all just keep mixing it up amongst each other and you can be the next Manny? You know what I mean? I like that notion better. This is the reason why I would prefer to see Earl Spence Jr. face Sean Porter next. I know a lot of people were talking it up the Manny Pacquiao talk, but I would prefer to see Earl Spence Jr. face Sean Porter. I would love to see him go after a unification. You know what I mean? A solid unification. Having the WBC, having the IBF unified. If he beats Sean Porter and be the only unified, welterweight champion, he's already in a position of strength more than anybody at welterweight. So why not just go after Sean, man? I understand what Manny brings, the bag, the recognition, yada, yada, yada. But Manny is an old dude. Don't sit around as a young fighter and sit around and wait and see what Manny Pacquiao is going to do. I get it. The money, the recognition. I understand. But, yo, go after. I say they need to just keep on mixing it up with each other. They're asking the question now, who is next for Earl Spence Jr.? And, of course, they got pictures of Manny Pacquiao and Showtime Sean Porter on the screen. So, I would prefer Porter. Manny would be, it'll still be a good fight between him and Earl. I think Earl still gets him, but I think it'll still be a good fight. But I want to see Porter, bro. He's been chasing Porter for too damn long. How long has he been chasing Showtime Sean Porter? It's been years at this point, man. It's been years.
Competition, Manny Pacquiao, I kind of think
Had to say.
kind of on it's the edge and trying to going out. So I like to see a bigger fight for him.
Like Keith Thurman?
Keith Thurman, Crawford, one of those guys on top. Even a fight with Sean Porter would be great for him.
Okay.
Hey, Jared Hurd said, yo, he don't even want Manny to fight Earl. He said, and I just quote his word, and he says he wants Manny to take on a quote-unquote bigger fight. So he basically saying Earl Spence Jr. is not the bigger fight for Pacquiao. He's saying Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, or some of that nature will be better for Manny Pacquiao. These are the words of Jared Swift Hurd. And we all know Jared Swift Hurd called out Earl Spence Jr. He says, look, man, after I get done with Charlo Hershon winner, you know what I mean? If Earl Spence want to come up one weight class, like little Mikey had to come up two, he'll welcome that fight. A lot of people saying that Jared wrong for that, and he this, that. And see, this is the double standard. When you fight a fighter that's two weight classes under you, and then somebody from one weight class above you call you out, you'll look real hypocritical and saying that, yo, there's a lot of reasons why he shouldn't take it. Now, I personally honestly think that, of course, Earl Spence got a lot to do at welterweight. He has a hell of a lot to do. He has to fight Sean, he has to fight Keith, or maybe even Terrence Crawford. But at the end of the day, yo, man, if Earl gonna sit back and fight a 135-pound fighter, y'all fight fans can't be tripping about Jared Swift Hurd saying come up one weight class and fight me. You know what I mean? That's just the facts of the matter. But yeah, but Earl got to unify first. Earl got to unify. Earl got to get some belts. Earl got to get some hardware. He got a lot more work to do at the welterweight division. But yeah, man, if he wanted to take a chance, go up, maybe take one shot. I don't know. You know what I mean? But Jared says he's not going to be at 54 for much longer. I was looking at the interview on Barbershop Conversations channel. Shout out to Barbershop Conversations. And he was saying that it's just a matter of time before he go up to 160, man. It's just a matter of time at this point. So it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, man. Right now they're doing a bunch of breaks, man. But what else been going on, man? What else been going on in boxing? I heard they announced Tyson Fury versus this dude named Schwartz. No, man. No. Realistic, who do you think Keith Thurman will fight next? I'm thinking about another tune-up. I think Keith maybe go after Manny, bro. I think that's gonna be the fight, man. I think Keith maybe honestly got the better chance of getting Manny than anybody, especially with Keith being the WBA Super Champion. Uh, I think Keith got the better chance of getting the Manny Pacquiao fight. If not, he'll take the tune-up. He'll take the tune-up route, like he's told us. He says he wants to tune up. I don't know who that tune-up could or should be, but he says he wants to tune up, and that may be the route that he tends to go by. I mean, look, man, I want to see Keith get in there with the real deal. I don't know, I don't think he goes back after his old title. If Sean decides to go and face Earl Spence Jr., ain't nothing that Keith can do about that. But I think if not the Manny Pacquiao fight, then they'll find some PBC underling that they can find for Keith one time Thurman. I don't think he takes the Danny fight. He doesn't see any need for that at this point. I mean, he's already beaten Danny. Danny don't have a belt. Of course, he's not going to take the Terrence Bud Crawford fight. Politics won't allow it, and most importantly, that's just a threat too threatening of a fight right now for Keith Thurman. So if he doesn't get Manny Pacquiao, they'll find some PBC underling for Keith one time Thurman to come back and fight. You know what I mean? And that's just facts, bro. It is what it is. It's crazy to me, man. So, every time I talk about this division, sometimes, man, I find myself just like not understanding sometimes why Keith ain't fighting Earl, why Earl ain't fighting Terrence, why Sean ain't fighting Terrence. Or it's just, they all want to fight 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao. It's just, you know what I mean? As a boxing hardcore, as a boxing dude who watches this sport through and through, it just make me like, damn, bro, like, it's just like all y'all on the same side of the street. No, nah, man. We got one more fight coming up before we get to the Lamont Peterson fight, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to really be talking through this particular fight. So we can talk up some boxing. I'll just keep it playing in the background. But, yeah, man, man, the welterweight division right now. Damn, who's that got knocked out the ring like that, man? Knocked out the ring, bruh.
Finished. It was scheduled for 10 rounds before the loss.
Yeah, man, but it is what it is, man. I just truly want to see the young boys continue to mix it up. There ain't no politics. There ain't nothing impeding that, and I would rather see that, man. That's what I would rather see, truth be told, That's what I would rather see. Tyson Fury fighting an unknown, shaking my head. Yeah, I guess Tyson is fulfilling the wishes that he said that he wanted to do. Tyson Fury, let's not forget, man, even before the whole thing, he told everybody that he wanted to face a tune-up fight in March or whatever that was. Then he wanted to get back in there with Deontay Wilder. So we got Jamonte Clark, Vernon Brown. All right, yeah, I'll just let this one play in the background, man. But he said he wanted to do that anyway, and he basically just getting his wish. I don't know why they ain't attempt to make the Dillian White fight. If you see what Dillian White and with Tyson Fury is rated in the WBO, especially since Dillian White is not the mandatory in the WBO, see, this is the thing I be saying about Dillian White, bro. Like, you always want shit given to you, man. You need to fight. If you want to become these mandatories, fight for it. You ain't want to do it with the WBC. You wanted them to just give it to you. You ain't want to do it with the WBO. You thought Joseph Parker was going to make you the mandatory. Shit, man. I wish they would make the Tyson Fury versus Dillian White. The winner could be the WBO mandatory to Anthony Joshua's title. See, these are the things that just make freaking sense, man. It's always got to be a bunch of shit that don't make sense they keep doing in boxing sometimes, bro. Real talk, man. It's a super welterweight fight. Should be a good fight right here, man. It should be a good fight. Young boys, man. I like this. Yeah, man. So it is what it is, man. Boxing today sometimes just frustrates the hell out of you, man, when you actually know what the hell is going on. And it kind of does frustrate you sometimes, So it is what it is, man. I've been missing like crazy, man. Yeah, man, for everybody who tuned in or still tuned out, man, look, man, I'm apologizing for the service tonight. I don't know what's going on, man. It is. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But hey, yo, what's this Earl shit into the top 5 pound for pound talk, man? What's up with that shit though? I ain't feeling that, bruh. I ain't feeling that. I'm gonna be honest with you, Earl doesn't make my top 5 pound for pound. I like Earl. He's in my top 10, but he's definitely not in my top five. He ain't unified. He ain't up. I mean, no way I can move the 5 people that I have there out of me for Earl Spence. I like Earl, cool cat. You know what I mean? He on his way. He making a but top 10 pound for pound, I'll be in the heavy agreements with you. Top 5 pound for pound, I don't think so. There's no way I can remove Canelo, Lomachenko, Terrence Crawford, uh, um, Usyk. I can't remove these dudes, man, out of the top 5 and put them there for Earl Spence. I just can't do it. Earl beats anybody up to 154. Well, I mean, I hear you. I hear you, bro. I mean, I ain't saying he can't. You might be right. Jarrett Swift Heard, though, calling him out at 154, but everybody's saying Jarrett Swift Heard wrong for that. You know what I mean? I hear you. I mean, I got to see him beat Keith. I got to see him beat Terrence. I got to see him beat or Sean. I just got to see it, bro. He ain't got to beat them all. I ain't saying that. I'm well on record telling everybody this. He don't got to beat each and every one of them. Give me 2. Just give me 2. You know what I mean? Just give me 2. Just give me 2. If you can give me a Terrence and a Keith, you got my A. I'm rocking with. If you can give me a Sean and a Keith, or Manny don't count. Manny don't count. You got to give me one of these other champions. You know what I mean? I maybe even settle for Danny Garcia, since Danny Garcia is still in the top 5, top 6 of the welterweight division. So give me something like that. Then I can say, you know what? I see it. I see it. But I need to see it, bro. We need to see the proof. I was reading an article on Boxing Scene earlier, and even Deontay Wilder even said it. And Deontay Wilder, who we all respect, I'm sure we all respect Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder has an article on Boxing Scene where he's saying that no, Earl is not the number one guy yet. He's just not. I mean, only because of the same argument that I'm giving is that he just has to do more. No one saying he can't be there. No one saying he won't be there. But we just saying we have to see it. And I know the story. He's been ducked. No one wants to fight him. Blah, 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 blah. Al got to make the fucking fights, bro. It's as simple as that. They all on the same side of the street. They fight on the same networks. They fighting for the same manager / advisor. There's no reason why these dudes should not be facing Earl Spence Jr. You cannot just grant him a star because he beat up on like Little Mike and trying to beat up 40-year-old Pacquiao. Boxing fans like myself are not going to give him the recognition of like pound for pound recognition for those fights. You know what I mean? We'll give him. He'll be popular. Everyone will know who he is. Everyone will know his name. Everybody will be cheering. Oh man, I like this kid Earl Spence. But then you're going to say, okay, well he hasn't beat the number 1, maybe, or you consider the number 2 guy at the weight class, and that's Sean O'Keefe or either Terrence Crawford. We got to see it. You know what I mean? We got to see it. I said it before and I say it again. That's how you build hype. I think he can do it though. Don't get me wrong. I think he can do it. I think him and Sean gonna be a fucking bomb burner, son. I think him and Sean gonna be a hell of a fight. I think Sean Porter and Earl Spence, if they can make this deal happen, bruh, this gonna be a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Real shit. Real shit. And then I have rankings as of late, but I don't even know who's will be considered as mandatory if he had the last I remember it was Jesse Vargas, but people have been telling me that Jesse Vargas got removed because he's 54. But I don't know. Last I checked, Jesse Vargas' name was still there. But here's the crazy shit about the IBF at welterweight. Also, the last time I checked, the number 1 and the number 2 spot was vacant. How the hell, bruh? Is there that much fear for this man? The man's number 1 and number 2 spot in the welterweight IBF was vacant the last time I checked. I don't know what it is today. That was a couple days ago. But how the hell you the champion of a sanctioning body and the number 2 spot are vacant? That is straight up fear. I don't care what nobody talking about. That is fear, bro. That is some scared ass shit. Nobody don't want to take the number 1 spot on the number 2 spot. I mean, I don't know what the IBF doing with that, bro. I don't know what the IBF is thinking about with that shit. But you got to get that man a mandatory, bro. They're gonna have to pick the number 5 guy to be Earl Spence mandatory, man. That's sad. That's sad. That's some sad shit. That's some sad shit, man. Real talk. So we'll see, man. Earl's been the hottest topic in boxing. these last few days, man. Like, yo, man, everybody's been kind of struggling to keep content coming without bringing up the names Earl Spence Jr., without bringing up the name Deontay Wilder. I've been noticing that. Nothing groundbreaking in boxing that I've seen. I've seen a few small little things here and there, like Maurice Hooker extending his deal with Matchroom. I almost made a vid about that, but I didn't think no big deal of it. Outside of just talking about Earl Spence Jr., man, boxing has been really quiet, man. That's crazy. Boxing has really been quiet. So it is what it is, man. I hope we get some good news, some good, new breaking news this week that we can all talk about. Because truth be told, I'm honestly tired of talking about Earl Spence. I mean, his fight has came, it's on, it's over with, it's cool. Can we move on to some new subject matter? But boxing hasn't given us nothing. As for tonight's fight, the main event with Sergey Lipinets and Lamont Peterson, I'm looking forward to this fight. I think Lamont Peterson is my early prediction. I think Lamont Peterson should beat Sergey Lipinets, mainly because Sergey Lipinets is to me an average fighter. He's a pretty basic guy, doesn't do anything spectacular, forward type fighter. I heard he even added some additions to his training. He added Joe Goosen into his training for the night. Sergey Lipinets, man, to me, like I said, he was a pretty basic fighter. Come forward, he gets hit a lot. He has to sit down on a lot of his punches. From what I observe of him, he always when he comes forward, he's a bit flat-footed, and this is something that hurts him a lot. To get out of the way of punches. But he's a bit flat-footed, so maybe that's why. Though he has good power and he sits down on a lot of his punches, if a guy's mobile, I was Berg Bonet fight earlier. If a guy's mobile, it presents maybe a problem for say Sergey Lipinets because his power won't be as effective because he's not rolling off the ball of his feet. He's just keeping his feet flat and he's throwing shots that way. And you can't hurt a mobile fighter like that, bro. For one, for him to sit there long enough for you to sit down on that punch. No, you got to be able to work sometimes off the ball of your feet. And Sergey Lipinets just doesn't do that. You know what I mean? Here we go, man. Round 3 of this Clock versus Brown fight, man. These two going at it right now, man. Clock is outboxing Brown 26 punches to 7. Good deal. But I believe that Lamont Peterson adds variables to his game where he can box, he can be mobile, he can also choose his points of the fight where he'll stand still and go to war with you. Listening to the talk from Lamont Peterson is saying that he's down to go to war tonight. So we'll see, bro. We'll see. Hold on for a minute. I'm going to grab my drink right. We shall see. Forgot my drink was on the side over here, man. Yeah, man. But we shall see, man. But I truly believe that Lamont Peterson should definitely take the win tonight. I question where Lamont Peterson is at in his career, and I wonder how much he got left in the tank, how much desire that he has for the fight game. We ain't seen him in 14 months. 14 months. It's been a long time, man. Lamont been out of the ring a long time. We all gonna wonder if there's gonna be any ring rust there. We seen his last performance against Earl Spence Jr. It wasn't the most promising performance. Definitely one of the worst, absolute worst performances I've ever seen Lamont Peterson do. Just think, oh, snap. Look like we about to get a knockdown. Right hook, solid. Oh, man. Oh, right at the, what's that? What are they doing? What do they call it? A knockdown? What's going on? Oh, yeah, they call that a knockdown. How do they call it? Got knocked with a right hook to the ropes. Oh, how do they call that a knockdown? Oh, this fight stopped. This fight about to get stopped, bro. No, man. But yeah, man. So I'm hoping Lamont Peterson, though. Comes in and shows some desire tonight because if he comes back full headed and he look like he's up for this, like he's excited for tonight's fight. Damn it, man. Yo, I'm having some serious technical difficulties tonight, y'all. What the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm back, man. Appreciate whoever for those of y'all who hung in there, man. Much love, man. Much love, man. Real talk, man. I just went out and readjusted my modem, man. I'm thinking that had something to do with it. You know what I mean? Slim, I don't understand it, man. My modem is like waiting like a few rooms over, you know what I'm saying? So I had to go down that joint and kind of readjust it to pull it a little closer to me, man. Hopefully that should work. But we got a bad windstorm going on out here too, so it could be that's playing into it, man. But I don't know, man. Service is all jacked up, man. But we back, man. You know, we back. Thank God. I ain't want to end this stream, man. We've been going for a while, and I'm really trying to make it to the Lamont Peterson Sergey Lipinets fight, man. I really am. But like I was saying, man, I think Lamont Peterson can pull it out. I think Lamont Peterson can pull it out. Evan Perez, what's up with you? LeBron James, yes sir, yes sir. We talking boxing all day, fam, all day, all day. Yo, y'all, while y'all getting ready for that Lamont Peterson fight tonight? Y'all ready for Lamont to show up, man? We ain't seen son in 14 months, man. 14 months. I hope my man come back looking solid tonight, bro. I'm dying to see what he looks like, man. You know, my man getting up there in age, Lamont getting up there, what he like, 35 years old? But some people talking about, man, Earl might have took a lot up out of him. Man, we got to see it, bro. I am dying to see what Lamont gonna be looking like tonight. I think he can beat Sergey Lipinets, man. Sergey Lipinets, straight up and down, no special effects. You know what I'm saying? Come forward, dude. Gotta sit on his punches. You know what I mean? Gotta, you know, that not that great at cutting the ring off, but he does got good power, so Lamont better watch out for that. But Sergey can be outboxed. Y'all seen Sergey Lipinets get outboxed by Erg Bonet, man. You know what I mean? I think Lamont can pull it out tonight, man. Lamont can pull it out tonight. And I seen one of the last comments that came through before we had the disruption. Y'all was saying that if Lamont Peterson win tonight, he might can be a dude for Thurman. We'll see, bro. We'll see. We'll see where we at. What is March? Thurman talking about he coming back what? June, July. So yeah, they don't know. We might, y'all might be right. I don't know, man. But we sitting here looking at this Clock versus Brown fight right now. Clock outlanded Brown 60 punches to 28, man. Clock then hurt Brown a couple times, man. Brown been working off the back foot. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's a good fight for the young boys, man. Yo, I was gonna be at this fight tonight, man, but I got something to do early in the morning. So, man, as soon as the Lamont Peterson Lipinets fight is over, man, I'm laying it down. You hear me? I'm laying it down, man. But yeah, man. So, yo, I hope Lamont come back looking good tonight. Maybe he can remain in the conversation. There's some people who have been questioning his desire. A lot of people have been questioning and asking what he got left in the tank. Yeah, we'll see tonight, man. We ain't seen him in 14 months. We ain't seen him in 14 months. So we got to see, bro. Daniel Thurman would be a good fight for Lamont. I think so. I love to see. Matter of fact, I love to see Lamont and Danny do a rematch, man. I think they had a close ass fight a few years ago. I love to see them two do a rematch, man. There's actually a lot of consensus people out there who thought Lamont beat Danny. So yo, if they want to do it again, I think, man, Danny coming off the Granados fight, if he beats Adrian Granados, yo, man, let him and Lamont do it again, man. I think that'd be a worthy fight to watch. Truth be told, you know what I mean? Now, I ain't saying Lipinets ain't got a chance in this fight. He is the younger fighter, and he does fight in an aggressive style. So, you know, at that when you got a fighter like that, anything is possible. But, yo, if Lamont gets through Lipinets tonight, yeah, put him up in there with Keith one-time Thurman or put him in there with Danny Garcia. Let Sean Porter mix it up with Earl. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, you know. And who knows? And I know that people ain't even thinking about this or wondering, but let's just say Lamont versus Manny. Y'all don't think that's possible? Shit, if Manny don't really want to take, if Manny really don't want no smoke, and he want to just be able to keep winning, hopefully living off the dream of maybe luring Mayweather back. If he want to try to keep winning and have a good chance to keep winning, no, maybe do Lamont. But Lamont don't look like the house is packed up in the MGM tonight, But it is a Sunday. It is a Sunday, and Manny look at all these type things, man. When he got up in AT&T Stadium, he looked around that stadium like, damn, 47,000. Wow. You know what I mean? Shit. I don't know, man. Him and Lamont may not do it astronomical numbers either. So probably not more than likely. But still, man, Lamont just remains in the conversation. But I am down to know what he looks like. And I am down to know where his heart, where his desire is still at in the game. You know what I mean? 35 years old. We'll see, man. Like I said, if he loses tonight, man, I'd like to see him retire. And that's just me. I think Lamont has had a very good career. Very promising career. He did a lot of good things down at 140. Been in a lot of tough fights throughout his whole career. So if he cannot pull out the win tonight against Sergey Lipinets, maybe Lamont should be thinking about the exit, in my opinion. Somebody mouthpieces got sent out their mouth just now. Hey, Clock and Brown are going at it right now, son. Oh, shit. The tables have definitely turned in this fight, man. Look at this, man. These two young boys going at it, man.
Ref just said, go get your mouthpiece. Freshman, kid just gets dirty, right? It's no 3-second rule.
Look at that. Mouthpieces got, like DeMonte Clock's mouthpieces got knocked out his mouth. Demonte Clock was hurt in this fight earlier, man. Oh man. Hey, Clock got hurt early and now it looked like he putting the action on Brown, man. It's a good fight, bro. This is a very, very good fight. And both unofficial scorecard, the unofficial scorecards got it a tied fight, a tied up fight this night right now. Yeah, man, this is a good fight, bro. We had a knockdown in round 3. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, this is a good fight, man. Clock got knocked down in round 3, but he's fought his way back into this fight. Oh shit, this is a good fight. This is a very good fight. But yeah, man, if I was up in that thing tonight, man, I'd be making so much noise. And y'all can see from the audience in the background, as y'all see, the MGM spot ain't the biggest spot in the world. You know what I mean? Maybe this is the reason why Jarrett Swift Hurd, who fighting in the DMV on May 11th, this is probably the reason he chose not to fight at the MGM. We know he fighting over at Eagle Bank Arena in Fairfax, Virginia. And I think the reason being because if you see the size, you know, it's not the biggest place in the world. And I remember I went there to see Gary Russell Jr. versus JoJo Diaz, and I was a little. This was when they had first recently built the MGM, and I was like, they could have did a better theater than this, man. It could have been a little bigger, and so that's why you don't see Jarrett Swift Hurd probably wanting to fight there. I remember Tank Davis. They asked him, did he want to face Gary Russell Jr. And Tank, you know, I guess Tank, because he had visited this bigger place to fight at. So I don't see a lot of major fights going down in this place, this MGM. I don't see a lot of big time fights going to happen here, but there's going to be some like lower tier and mid-level good fights going to happen in this place here. But Jarrett Swift Hurd versus J Rock, it's going down at the Eagle Bank Arena. Eagle Bank Arena is much more bigger than this, and yeah, you know, that's a better arena for a guy of Jarrett Swift Hurd's level. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they need MGM could have did a lot better with this theater, bro. They could have did it. I mean, I guess that's all they could have fit over at the National Harbor, but they could have did a lot better. I thought, you know what I mean? They could have given us a better arena, man. It's the name MGM going to lure out the stars anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. MGM looks small, but those seats are AP. Yeah, the seat. No, don't get me wrong. Like, if you're viewing the fight, it's not a bad seat in the house to actually view a fight, given you watching a boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you now, bro. Like, ain't no A-level guy, ain't no top-notch dude like a Tank Davis or a popular fighter that needs to pack the house out and they want to have good numbers and all of this stuff. They're not going to be fighting at MGM. But we got a lot of arenas in this area though, man. The MGM is honestly probably DMV too, and they got a little arena. I hear they be throwing fights over there too, but these places are small. The casinos here doesn't have big venues. Our venues are coming from like downtown DC, Capital One, and like where the Wizards play at, or maybe FedEx Field where the Redskins play at, or down in Baltimore at M&T, something like that. Eagle Bank Arena is a good size. We used to have fights back in the day at the DC Armory. You know what I'm saying? It's fights like that. You know what I mean? It's places like that that are probably a little better. Yeah, the MGM was built prematurely. They didn't know Hurd, Russell, and Tank were coming up. Yeah, all day. And that's the thing. I think they're gonna have a problem in the future with luring big fights. They can lure the lower tier, but luring big fights. Like I remember when B Hop even fought here, and he fought in the DC Armory. You know what I'm saying? Like MGM is gonna have a luring big fight. I know the name, the prestige of MGM Grand is big, but as far as look at it. Y'all can. I mean, I don't know if y'all can tell from y'all TV. But y'all can tell what I'm saying. Y'all can see what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I wish they could have done better, man. Location is perfect. Yeah, location is very perfect, man. Perfect. Right off of 495. You know what I'm saying? Right there, bro. Right there in the middle. Right in there, smack in the middle of DMV. In the middle of the DC, Maryland, and Virginia. If you go 2 minutes this way, you in DC. If you go 2 minutes, you already in Maryland over in the Oxon Hill side. But then right across the bridge, you in Virginia. You are dead center. Like MGM, it's dead mad in the center mass of DMV. You know what I mean? That's the good thing about it. Hey, yo, these boys are throwing a lot of bombs in this fight, bruh. Demonte Clock, man, is already thrown. Is outlanded him, though, 82-50. And he got hurt, but he's fighting his way back into this fight. Hey, yo, we got a fight right here, bruh. These boys clutching, man. Look at that. He got Brown pinned up against the ropes right now. These boys are clutching. You hear me? Look at them body shots. Hey, DeMonte showing a lot of heart, man. You got to like the heart of DeMonte Clock, man. For real, man. I like his heart right there. And he fought his way back into this fight. And maybe arguably even winning this fight right now. You look at that. And he got knocked down in the third round. Oh, shit. It's a good fight, man. Lamar versus Khan was big at Army. Yeah, it was. I remember when Lamar fought Amir Khan. That went down at the DC Army. You're absolutely right. And you know what, man? I was just telling somebody I was just riding past RFK Stadium a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, Slim, only thing that we use that jump, it's the old Redskins field. For those who don't know, that's where the Redskins used to play prior to moving out to FedEx Field. And I'm heard it's scheduled to be knocked down eventually sometime soon. But Slim, look, man, only thing that go down in there, if I remember, is the soccer game. They got DC United that play over there. But yo, Slim, why don't they put some fights in there, man? They can put some fights up in arcade, man. We go back to the old school, man, and be having the bleachers rocking in that joint, had the walls rocking in that joint. Man, put a big fight in there. Tank versus Gary Russell Jr. at RFK Stadium. Slim, that'd be turned. You hear me? Champ Ross says, I thought Boom Boom Mancini was having eye surgery for his bad eyes, and they got him caught. Yeah, Boom Boom is the worst, bruh. That's why I'm glad I'm watching this fight with the commentary on mute right now, man. I don't even want to hear Boom Boom Mancini right now, bruh. That dude is the worst fight caller ever. Good thing my man Jared Swift heard right there. Hopefully, her putting him in his place. But Slim, I'm getting into a more and more big of a habit to watch this fight with the sound on mute, man. Cause I like to see this for my own self. I ain't trying to be influenced by nobody, man. That man Boom Boom Mancini had too many boom booms, bruh, cause he be saying some other shit. Oh, big right hand by Brown. Now he got Clock on the move. Oh shit, Clock down, backing up again. Did he get hurt? I must have missed that. He backtracked a lot, man. Oh man, hey, these young boys throwing hard blow. Look at that, bro. Oh, he got him pinned up against the ring. He throwing them things from Mississippi right now, son. Woo! DeMonte Clock eating them though. All hot, man. All hot by DeMonte Clock. I like this kid, man. Love a fighter with hot, man. Showtime commentary is A1. Yeah, I like Showtime. With that, I like Paulie, man. I like Paulie, man. Paulie, my dude. I listen to all day. Truth be told, I think Paulie is the best commentator on boxing, man. Some people don't like Paulie, but I like Paulie. I think Paulie is probably the more straighter down him. I like Andre Ward too. Don't get me wrong over at ESPN. I like Andre Ward. I like to hear Andre Ward call fights. But my favorites are Paulie. And I like when Virgil Hunter's calling fights too. Whenever y'all listen to Virgil Hunter and he commentates, Virgil Hunter can call shit straight down the middle. He got a good eye for this fight game, bro. Virgil was that dude, man. I got nothing but respect for Virgil Hunter, man. All day. All day. All day. Come on, y'all. We getting closer to Lamont Peterson versus Sergey Lipinets. Okay, man. My dog, man, all on my leg, man. He got to go out, and I ain't taking him out right now. You got to hold fast, homie. Hey, your dog, man. They pick the finest times. They always want to go out for their walk, don't they? They terrible, man. You got to hold up, bro. Yeah, man, I got to stick around for this fight tonight. I got to see Lamont, man. I got to see Lamont. Damn, man, they should have put this thing on a little earlier, man. It's Sunday, bro. Fox kind of dropped the ball with this. I thought they could have got this thing going better in prime time. They should have had the main event coming on at the prime time. Everybody got to be to work in the morning. You're going to hurt your viewership by putting these fights on so late on a Sunday night. I don't think that's a smart thing. A lot of people ain't care less about this fight. If you got to go to work in the morning, you just a casual, you're not watching this fight tonight. Your ass in the bed right now. I heard Earl coming to Eagle Bank to call out her. That'll be, hey, Slim. That ain't happening, man. You sizing me up, LeBron. Come on, man. That ain't gonna happen, man. That ain't gonna happen, man. Hey, hey, if Earl do that, bro. Now that's what I'm talking about. If Earl do that, man, hey, much love, much respect. But I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Earl want Charlo to get that work from her, man. Earl rock with Charlo, man. Earl wants to sit back and see if Jamel can get that fight first. If Jamel maybe can't get that fight, then Earl may step up, man. Nah, Earl don't want that work, Lewis. Earl don't want that work. But you know what, though, man? But people be killing me how they coming at me when I mention this shit. Oh, man, why you asking when he got things to do at 147? Yeah, we know he got things to do at 147. But correct me if I'm wrong. Now, nobody ain't talk like this to say that Mikey had things to do at 135, like a Lomachenko, or, Mikey ain't got things to do at 140, like a Regis Prograis or Josh Taylor or Maurice Hooker. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talk like that. But we saying that Earl can't come to 154 and it's a problem. You know what I mean? They killing me with that. Jamie, what's up with you, Jamie? What's up with you? Earl can't get no fights now, man. He running. Damn, man, that just hurts, man. Sean better get in that ring, bro. Sean better get his ass in that ring. Kenny better get his young boy in that ring. Earl stopping everybody from 40 to 68. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't know, LeBron. You say I ain't, hey, bro, he ain't stopping my man Hurt. I ain't on what you talking about. I like Earl. I think Earl got a good chance of maybe taking over 147. But at the end of the day, hey, I don't think he just walk. He not gonna just walk through my man Jarrett Swift Hurd like that, bro. I don't see that. Why isn't Earl addressing the young fella boots? The young fella. Yeah, I heard about that, man. I heard about that. I mean, Shawty young, man. I mean, I don't know if Shawty clout chasing or if he really want that work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think if Earl gonna fight anybody out of Philly, bro, it's gonna be Danny, man. And oh man, look at Demonte Clark now back out jabbing this cat. Man, son, this is a back and forth fight if I ever seen one, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe he don't want to give him no air right now. Maybe he don't want to maybe he don't want to give him no air right now. That may be the thing. Maybe he just like, look, I ain't gonna say the young boy name. I ain't gonna give him no space. I ain't gonna give him no air right now. But nah, man. What's up with Ennis? I don't know what's up with Ennis. That's a good question. That's a good question. What's up with Ennis? Yo, man, like I told people earlier, when you check the IBF rankings, man, I think the number one and number two spot are vacant. The hell that's about? How are you gonna have a vacant? How you gonna have the IBF number one and number two spot vacant, man? Lewis says, remember Earl called out Thurman when he was a prospect. True shit, true shit, true shit. But Earl still ain't got that fight. Earl still ain't got that fight yet either. You know what I mean? And it take now. Now Earl will have a better chance of luring fights, given his level of popularity and given the market that he's developed for himself. And down there in Texas, Earl gonna have a real good chance of luring a lot of bigger fights now. But at first, I don't know, man. They both still vacant. No mandatory. Dog, hey King, have you ever seen anything like that in your life, bro? Dog, like you look at any of the sanctioning bodies, and the IBF welterweight is the only one that has the number one and number two spot vacant. That is the most. What the hell is the IBF doing, man? Like, how you not stepping nobody up to the number one or number two spot? Like, you ain't elevating nobody. I mean, that just. I don't know. I haven't heard anything, but dog, don't let me find out that there are welterweights at the IBF that are telling the IBF don't elevate me to number one and number two. I better not hear that shit, bro. That's gonna be like what? Keith once upon a time Thurman wants zero smoke. Man, come on, bro. Keith once upon a time Thurman is still the number one welterweight in the world. We'll see, bro. We gonna get to that road. We gonna cross that road. We gonna get to that bridge and we gonna cross it. You know what I'm saying? Berto ranked 6. Oh, they can't dig that far down to grab a mandatory. There's no fucking way they're gonna grab the number 6 dude to be a mandatory, bro. That's sad, man. Mr. James, back up off one time all day. Back up off one time. Show him some respect. Yeah. Hey, LeBron, you already know that's my main man. You know what I mean? LeBron says everybody withdrawn from the IBF. Damn. Why is that, bro? But like I always used to tell people, the IBF has always been a graveyard. Hey, man, these two dudes are rumbling right now, bro. IBF has always been a graveyard, you know what I mean? But dog, I ain't never in my life seen it to the point where no one wants to step up to the number one or number two position. Like, dog, fighters should be begging for that shit. Like, I want a title shot. IBF is one of the best sanctioning bodies that enforcing their mandatories, and nobody don't want to step up to the number one and two spot. What's that about, man? Evan Perez says nobody wants smoke with Porter's green suit. Nah, bruh. Hey, Porter better take that suit and bury that shit into the IBF graveyard. Like he need to take that damn suit, never wear it again. And he actually had a feather in his pocket too, right? He had the feather. Only thing that Porter was missing tonight was a little pipe. You know what I'm saying? We'd have thought that man was Sir Lucky Charms Porter. They went all the way down and got Ocampo from the gut. Hey, Slim, you know what? I wasn't checking the IBF rankings during that time, but they just probably pulled Ocampo out of the like unknown. Like, where did he come from? He just popped up out of nowhere. Like, yeah, we're gonna find this cat. You know, he been driving forklifts for the last 2 years, so we're gonna make him the IBF mandatory. Steve Harvey suit. Hey, yo, Porter need to bury that junk. Take that suit out to the field and shoot it. You know what I mean? Like that was a bad look, man. Only brother in that joint that talking about some man, yeah, he got a frosted Lucky Charms green Irishman suit on, sitting in that joint looking like Sir Lucky Charms Porter and shit. Like that was disgusting, man. And then y'all remember the part when I'm telling you, man, go back. I don't know if y'all can pull up the video, if y'all DVR'd it or whatever. Dog, there was a panel, and Jerry Jones told that man straight to his face, like, I ain't never seen a black Irishman before, bro. I don't know how we feel about that. Then that man just started just laughing. Like, Porter, man, you look dumb as shit, bro. Like, who told you that was cool, man? Found Ocampo inside of CVS at the register. Buying pictures. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like, cuz, hey, you look like you could fight. You want to fight? Man, they say Ocampo, man, I don't know where they found that, man. You see Travis, he went to Dallas to see the fight. Yeah, I seen he went to the, I seen that. And he was posting some vids. I seen some of the vids he posted. That's what it is, man. I hope you enjoyed yourself at the event. Whether you like the fight or not, man, you know, you can still have fun at the event. And you can still enjoy the event, man. Hats off to Trav, man. I'm glad he went up to the fight. I hope he had a good time, man. Hope you enjoyed yourself. You know, that's always good. I could have made it down that joint, man. Shoot, man. Hey, y'all see this hat I got on, right? I get held up here in the DMV for wearing shit like this, man. You know what I mean? Y'all see this hat I got on? Clock is now winning the fight after being knocked down in the third round. Unofficial scorecards got him up 87-83. Go ahead, DeMonte. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, man. You know, I love them Cowboys, man, and I will be making it down there sometime this football this season right here all day. I'm gonna try to get down there for the Cowboys Redskin game, man. Next season. I got a homie who got the tickets and all that. I might just gotta go. Mayweather told man fight Earl, then he playing. Man, hey, man, he better not do that. Man, Floyd gonna sit back and hey, Floyd, whatever happened to Floyd telling him back in December? Remember, oh yeah, I'm gonna fight him at this time and that time, right during the Wilder and Fury fight. Floyd is not going to fight Manny. Floyd is only time I think Floyd may fight Manny is if he loses like all his money, bad bet, whatever, and he loses a shitload of bread or something. Man, Floyd, other than that, he can sit back and make checks off Manny, man. You know how many of these fights that Manny is probably involved in, he gonna be promoting? You know what I mean? Come on, man. If I'll tell Manny to line up with this promoter, that's who Manny gonna line up with. Shit, as simple as that, man. Floyd gonna eat off Manny. Yeah, that'll be a huge fight, and guess what? Floyd gonna try to promote that shit, bro. That's Mayweather playing straight up chess with Manny. Well, I can't. You sure? I need to have that in writing, Floyd. Like I need to have Floyd gonna be like, all right, I'll put that in writing. We get it notarized and all that. Man, Floyd still ain't gonna do it. Manny wife don't want to see that. Nah, man. Jinky gonna be on that joint. Pacquiao mom's gonna be on that thing. Putting that motherfucking hex on Earl, man. Earl will come in that joint, man, just all of a sudden just collapse in the middle of the ring or some shit, man. You know what I mean? Because Pacquiao moms be on the side with the voodoo shit, man. She probably got a bunch of little dolls in her room right now, like 3 Earl Spence dolls up against her wall that, man, you ever take that fight, man, she gonna be putting pins in that motherfucker. Hey, putting that hex on you, man. That shit real, man, all day. I'm telling you, man, I don't trust Pacquiao moms, man. If I was fighting Pacquiao, I'd be like, Pacquiao, man, hey, look, man, your wife can come, but your mother can't come, bro. She got to stay home. Real talk. She got to stay. Hey, man, DeMonte Clark getting backed up into the ropes. Taking a lot of hard punches right now, bro. This is a good fight, man. This is a really good fight. I ain't fighting back. This is a straight up war right here. Snap around. This is the final round. This is a straight up war. With these two young boys. Yeah, man. Here we go at the end of the fight now. Yeah, man. They don't know, man. It's a good fight right here, bro. I don't know. I think DeMonte Clark might have pulled it out, though. This is a good fight.
The ropes that saved him earlier from a knockout, but not from a knockdown.
Damn. Boom. That's why I was wondering, like, how did they call that a knockdown? But I guess they said that the ropes kept him up, man. Damn. It's a good fight, man. Yeah, but Manny Pacquiao, Earl Spence, man, I don't know, man. I'm telling y'all, man, Earl, if Earl gets the Manny Pacquiao fight, he needs to tell his mother to stay home. She ain't allowed no more fights, man. I don't trust that shit she be doing, man. It don't look right. Real talk. Don't look right at all. We'll see, man. But yo, we getting close to the main event. I'm looking forward to this main event tonight. Yeah, man. My main man Lamont Peterson versus Sergey Lipinets. Lipinets better do something, man, because look, man, a lot of people saying that Herb Bonet fight could have went either way. And that ain't a good thing, man. Lipinets needs to make a statement at 147 before anybody we even consider fighting him, because right now ain't nobody checking for him. No one cares about him and to fight him in the welterweight division. And if he's going to be a name that any of these fighters can use as a stepping stone, or if any of these fighters can just use in general, he needs to get through a Lamont Peterson and do it convincingly. But other than that, man, Sergey Lipinets, straight up and down, no special effects. Like I said before, he's a come forward type guy. He needs to sit on a bunch of his punches. He can be outboxed. I thought Eric Bonet could have outboxed him. We already seen Mikey Garcia outbox him. And the guy has never had a major win on the elite level yet, so he needs a Lamont Peterson, and this is why a lot of people say this is a crossroads fight for even Sergey Lipinets, because he needs this name. He needs this name bad, and Lamont Peterson needs this to keep everyone knowing that he is still a major contender at welterweight, which I think he's gonna beat the guy. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna beat him. And he needs this window, man. And been out of the ring for 14 months. People want to see what this dude got left. We all a lot. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We will see. Cranberry juice, man. It's the best thing for you. It's the best thing for you. But yeah, man. So we'll see, man. Hey, man. But Tyson Fury, man, versus Schwartz. Okay. I give Tyson Fury his tune up. This is what he wanted. This is what he wanted. I mean, I know ESPN is like, yo, man, we paying you a lot of money and we can't get a bunch of fights with Schwartz. After the Schwartz fight, bro, if you want to recoup this, what so-called 80 to 100 million that you was telling everybody, you gonna have to do better fights than this, because this is the type of fights that ain't nobody gonna be checking out. I heard the guy's top 10 in 2 sanctioning bodies at heavyweight, so that's a plus. But at the end of the day, no one knows who this guy really is, and no one knows who he is. And for Tyson Fury to maximize on the contract that he got, dog, you needs to be fighting better names than this. You know what I mean? I honestly thought they was going to make a serious effort in trying to lure Dillian White. I truly did. Well, of course, they still got the Rivas. You still got that fight that you can make. The Brian Jennings of the world. No one wants to really see that, but I think him and Rivas would be a real good fight, bro. I think him and Rivas would be a real good fight. I'd like to see that fight. And that could have been the fight that he does next. Rivas has a fight coming up, if I'm not mistaken, though. But that would have been a better fight for Tyson Fury, in my opinion, than for him to go against this Schwartz guy. And, he can sell Schwartz, undefeated guy. Oh, he's an undefeated champion from out of this country and blah, 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 blah. But nobody going to be, like, checking for that, dog. No one. If you got something else better to do that night, man, you going to do it, period. And you're going to catch cats like myself or whoever else talking about it, or maybe looking at some highlights or something like that. But you ain't going out of your way to see Tyson Fury versus Schwartz. Fucking Schwartz. You know what I'm saying? You just not going to do it, son. You just not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? You just not going to do it. But, we'll see how it go. We'll see how it go. I hope it all works out, man. That's all I can tell you. I just hope it all works out for Tyson. And I hope Tyson makes it to the big fights. Tyson got a golden opportunity, man. You go to the WBO and say, look, WBO, look, man, I'll face Dillian White if you make that fight for the mandatory position. Beautiful thing. Beautiful opportunity. Look what Tyson Fury is rated right under Dillian White in the WBO. Man, they could fight for the mandatory spot and become Anthony Joshua's mandatory. And then, we ain't talking about no politics and polish shit, because we all know with mandatory fights, you have to go to purse bid if you can't come to an agreement, which means the fight will happen. You know what I'm saying? One way or another, the fight will happen. It don't matter who on what network. The networks will have to go to war, and there'll be a major purse bid, and whoever wins it wins that fight. So basically, man, I honestly hope they can go that route. I hope that can be made. I hope that can happen. Dillian White is a free agent. You know what I mean? But, we'll see, man. Fight by fight basis with DAZN, and, he's not locked in so much with Matchroom. We'll see, man. Hopefully Dillian White, who was out shopping, he was shopping around. I hope they can make it happen, bro. I hope they can make it happen, man. That'll be the way to go. Did you hear Bob say Fury versus Wilder would take place February 2020? What do you think of that? That's disgusting, bro. February of 2020? February of 2020. Dog, do Bob Arum, who knows better than I do. This is the heavyweight division. But you don't take chances. February of 2020? Man, that's damn near a year from now, bro. Man, that's stupid, man. That's stupid. This fight needs no more building. The rematch was already lit. Bob don't know what the hell he talking about. Bob be killing me, man. Bob with this build mentality. That's why we all knew it, man. When Bob got involved with this situation, we knew it was going to be a bad thing, bro. We knew it. We all knew it. The hell is he doing, man? Oh, we gotta let the fight build. Nobody don't know who Tyson Fury is. No one knows who Deontay. We can do it bigger. We can do it bigger. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, dog, we don't want to. Come on, man. We don't need to be building no more fights with these two. These two, their first fight sells it all. Sells it all. Just show replays of that fight every other week. You know what I'm saying? Keep it replayed on Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Keep putting it in the YouTube algorithm. Just keep, all you got to do is put the first fight out there. It'll sell itself, bruh. You know what I mean? We was turned up for that fight, man. I'll get involved. He always talking about Al Heyman is the cancer. Who you really think is the cancer? Exactly, LeBron. Exactly, man. Exactly, bro. Oh, man, I appreciate that, Jose Talavera, man. I appreciate that, the $5 donation. Please, what do you think of Canelo versus Spence? Wow, Canelo versus Spence. Well, first off, if Canelo was backed by a more trustworthy guy, Oscar De La Hoya, who doesn't try to lure fighters over and lure them into these sort of contracts that, well, we know that you want to try to hold on to us for this amount of fights, the fight would have maybe even had a better chance of being made. But right now, Spence got a lot more to do at the weight class, I believe. But however, I just think that him and Canelo right now just wouldn't be a good fight. Canelo is fully acclimated to middleweight. It just wouldn't be a good fight. If Canelo was to lose and they would say meet up midweight, 154, 152, everybody would be like, oh, Canelo was drained. You know what I mean? It'd be too many excuses built into that fight. Right now, Canelo is way too heavy to be fighting Errol Spence Jr. He's fully acclimated at that weight class. And I say if they were going to do that fight, I'd say we at least, if I had to guess, if Earl wanted to take a chance, we at least 2 years away from that, bro. And that's just being 100. You know what I mean? But right now, I think Canelo is way too big for him. He's way too hard, and he's fully acclimated to a weight class that Earl can't fight at right now. You know what I mean? I got the answer. Earl stops Canelo in 8. Nah, bro. I mean, look, let's be real. You can say that, LeBron. I gotta be realistic, bro. I can't do that. I mean, right now, Canelo too big right now, bro. Too big. And this is something about fighting shape we talking about, bro. He's in fighting shape. He fights in fighting shape at 160 pounds. Nah, man. Canelo too big, too strong right now for Earl. I think Earl even having struggles with Herb, bro. I keep telling y'all, man. Sure, Herb will give Earl that work, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like look, man, y'all keep thinking Earl is like super Hulk, super monster type dude, bro. He's a realistic fighter. He's a 147 fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's a 147 fighter, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it a buck. Canelo is too big. Thank you, Silver Salomo. Just too big, too much size, too adjusted to the punch resistance of harder punches. It ain't even all about like, oh, who's the most skilled and all of this. No, bruh. Canelo too big, too strong. You know what I mean? Canelo also got a versatile game. You know what I mean? Nah, bruh. Don't think Canelo is losing to anyone unless he gets knocked out. I heard those scorecards are already written before the fight. After seeing the scorecards with Laura Floyd in first Triple G fight. Maybe so. Hey, good luck to my main man Daniel Jacobs, man. Turtleneck Jacobs, bruh. I hope Turtleneck Jacobs, man, he gotta put a big wide margin, man, to get some recognition up in that if they going up in T-Mobile, bruh. And I think that fight was they going in T-Mobile or they in Madison Square Garden. What are they talking about? See, Jacob should have asked for that, man, as a stipulation. Like, look, I know Canelo the cash cow, but look, man, I need this fight somewhere else other than T-Mobile, man. LeBron says Earl punishes her. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. You know what I'm saying? Never heard of it. What you talking about, LeBron? Hey, LeBron, you been carrying my man Swift, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You my main man. You been carrying my man Swift, man. You gonna stop doing that, man. Come on, man. You gonna respect the real champ. You gonna respect the only unified champ at 154. You gonna respect the man who came up there and outdid Charlo in half the time. You know what I'm saying? You gonna respect that man, bruh. You gonna stop talking about, man, Earl Spence can come up there and see Jared Swift hurt. Man, you out of your mind, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You my man, but you out your mind, son. You know what I'm saying? You tripping. So see him come up there and see some damn, man, you lunching, bruh. Come on, man. Yeah, Canelo unbeatable on the cards, man. Yeah, it's a tough argument right there. I can't argue with you. Can't argue with you. Jonathan Fox says snacks and turtlenecks. Jacobs better come with the best turtlenecks that he got up in the drawer when he come and face Canelo. Maybe he can impress some judges with that. Maybe he should wear a turtleneck to the ring on the ring walk. Like, is he doing the ring walk? He can have one of them turtlenecks with glitter around the top of the collar, just to say that so the judges can sit back like, damn. Well, maybe if we give him the fight, he can tell us where he got them turtlenecks. Because ain't nothing like your man turtlenecks, man. All day. You know what I'm saying? All day. Jose Talavera, another $5 donation. Thanks, fam. Hey, fam, what's your top five in general? My top five of all weight classes. Um, Now I'm not doing it pound for pound. You saying top five. So if you're not saying pound for pound, that means I can include heavyweights. So I'm gonna say, of course, Deontay Wilder. I'm gonna say Jerry Swift Hurd. I'm gonna say Keith One Time Thurman, Terrence Bud Crawford, and Vasil Lomachenko. I gotta give. That's the top five I gotta go with right now. Oh shit! No, no, hold on. Canelo is in there. Damn, hold on. Let's redo this again, bro. Because we gotta include heavyweights. Deontay Wilder. I gotta say Deontay Wilder, Jerry Swift Hurd, Keith Thurman. I gotta go Canelo. I gotta go Canelo. And damn, who can I throw in? There's so many people you can throw in there on the fifth one, bruh. If I had to go for the fifth one, I gotta say Terrence Crawford. So I had to leave Vasil Lomachenko out. I mean, but he right there. As far as my personal favorites, you know what I'm saying? As far as my personal favorites, because I like Vasil Lomachenko, but I think Vasil Lomachenko, just by him having such a little amount of fights compared to the rest, you know what I'm saying? Then not to mention the thing y'all got to notice about Loma. Loma, he beats up on the top, one of the top guys at the weight class, and then he jumps the weight class. He doesn't sit there and just like sit there and dominate the weight class. I've never seen Vasil Lomachenko like dominate the weight class. He always gets his wins and move on. Gets the win and move on. You know what I mean? See, I would love to see him sit there and like he'll probably be sitting at 135 for a while. Then let's see if he can sit there at 135 and dominate 135 for a long time instead of just winning and keeping on going. You know what I'm saying? Did you see when Mikey lost the snack talk ended? Man, that's crazy, bro. It ain't ended for me. Mikey got the wrong snacks. I keep telling y'all, man. Mikey had got the absolute wrong snacks. Mikey's snacks came from 2015 and they were stale. Zachary Kane says Mikey Garcia, Mikey will KO Loma. My thing with Mikey is, okay, y'all say Mikey. The man ain't didn't ask me my pound for pound. He asked me who were my favorite, who were my favorite fighters. And the reason Mikey is probably in my top 10. I ain't gonna deny that, but reason he doesn't make my top 5 is because for one, the layoff to me hurt him, and the fact that he didn't mix it up with that 140 crowd the way I wanted to see him do it. But he didn't do it with the Regis Progrades. He didn't do it with the Maurice Hookers. He didn't do it with the Josh Taylors. And even at 35, he let Vasil Lomachenko come up and fight Jorge Linares before he did. And I thought that just seemed off base to me. You know what I'm saying? And so if Mikey would have maybe got a couple of more, like other than the Robert Easters, other than guys like the Zalakitian and the Sergey Lipinets, you know what I mean? Like I thought there were better smoke that he could have tussled with. And if he would have beat those guys, I would have said, well, Mikey definitely, makes that top 5 for me. But that's why he didn't. Lomo is like Mikey, win and then move up. Typical top rank moves. Yeah, bro. I'm not with that win and move up. I like to see a guy win and dominate. Win and dominate. Win and run the weight class for a while. You know what I'm saying? Don't win a title and then say I'm gone. Win. No, let's see you unify. Let's see you try to grab as many of them belts as you can. You know what I mean? Put it all on the line. That's the thing that's missing with this era of boxers. That's the thing that's missing with this era of fighters. They want to win and try to act like they don't want to do anything else after they win a belt or so. No, go after everything, bro. Go for broke. You know what I'm saying? Go for it all. That's what I want to see. Canelo never dominated nothing, gifted everything. Doesn't really matter. What's up with you? The thing about Canelo, man, is that he always had them tricky weight classes, man. The Canelo weights, you know what I mean? And it was like he always floating around. And Canelo, I'm not backing that. I'm not saying it is right, but one thing I will say, and this is just how boxing is. Don't help me. I'm sorry. This is how the fight game is. When you the cash cow, when you are considered the number one grossing fighter in boxing, you get certain little things that no one else can do. Let's just be 100. You know what I mean? If you go back through the history of boxing, you see they all have kind of got little doors open. They done little things that, we were like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you the cash cow and you control the revenue of boxing so much, you get certain things. Like what the WBC do for Canelo is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? That whole, like, I got major respect for Miguel Cotto, but that fight between him and Canelo, I hated it, bro. You fighting for 160, the 160-pound WBC belt at a catch weight of, what was that, 155? Or that was disgusting, man. You know what I mean? That was disgusting. J Rock about to get stopped in 2 all day. All day. J Rock ain't making it past 6, bro. 7. I give him 7. J Rock ain't making it past 7. Hey yo, Sergey Lipinets coming to the ring right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sergey looking real determined, looking real focused. I like what I'm seeing right now. I like what I'm seeing right now. He looking real focused and determined. Yeah, man. At first, I thought Charlo would easily knock out Hurd due to his style, but after his last performance, I gave Hurd a better chance of winning Charlo fight. Hurd has a better mental than Charlo. That's the thing you got to keep in mind. I've always told people that from day one. Everybody like, oh, Hurd gonna get hit. Hurd gonna get hit by Charlo. Charlo is too mentally weak. You know what I'm saying? He can be thrown off mentally. You can hype him up. You know what I mean? He gonna come in there with looking at the crowd, looking at what the commentators are saying, look at what social media is saying, and he's gonna fight according to that. That fact alone will have Charlo lose to Jerry Swift Hurd. Jerry Swift Hurd will come in there determined, using his game plan, sticking to the game plan. As for Charlo will come in there, oh, let me read what they're talking about on Twitter. Oh, let me hear what the commentators are talking about. He'll probably have a little earbud in his ear listening to what commentators of the fight are talking about. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, Jose Talavera once again showing love in the super chat. I repeat, much love to you. Tevin Farmer versus Tank. What's your thoughts? Tevin Farmer versus Tank. Well, that's one of the biggest fights that I want to see in today's boxing. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. My thing is, at first I was on Tevin's side, and I still am more so leaning towards Tevin as far as the politics or the cosmetology of that fight, meaning that the way who gets the blame for not making the fight. And as of today, I say to myself, well, Kevin did everything he could to make that fight. He went to Floyd, you know what I mean? He approached Tank face to face. He hunted Tank down at fights. He did it all, you know what I mean? And Tank resisted that fight every which way in the world. Now it seems as if that he's over on the zone. You got Eddie Hearn telling Tank, look, I'll give you the biggest offer in the world is just come and do a one fight deal with Tevin. Now I think Tank can beat him. That's the sad part about it. I honestly think I give the slight edge stylistic wise, and in the ring, I give it to Tank. I think Tank is a hard puncher. I think Tevin tends to fade sometimes in fights. And I think Tank will cut that ring off effectively and hit Tevin to the body. And that would do things to Tevin. You know what I mean? Tevin is over there on the zone under Eddie and fighting the bum chitlin circuit of the division. You know what I mean? Fighting every 3 months, staying very active. That's good for him and that's good for his career. But stylistically, I got to say it's Tank. But I will say Tevin did everything within his power to make that fight. Everything within his power. And why Mayweather didn't give Tank that fight? Beats the hell out of me, bro. You know what I mean? Beats the hell out of me. But every time Tevin does a fight, bro, Tank on social media mouthing off. Every time Tevin goes out and do something or gets a win, whether he's struggling, whether he gets it convincingly, Tank always got something to say. But when the opportunity presented itself before Tevin got down with the zone, Tank ain't take the opportunity, man. And that really kind of blew me, man. It really did, bro. Real talk. Random, but do you bet on boxing? It all depends. Sometimes, you know what I mean? I hit up the AC a lot. I got homies over in Jersey. Sometimes I may send a bet through the pipeline and ask them to do certain things for me, especially when I'm up in AC. I'm always in front of the screens betting. So, I mean, on that level, yeah. See, in the state that where I live at, man, we don't got access to a lot of, online gambling and shit. We can't do it a lot here. And in the casinos that we got here, they don't do sports betting. So it's like, if you don't know somebody that knows somebody who can put that bet in for you, you know what I mean? Then you can't really make it happen. Usyk versus Canelo versus Joshua. I heard somebody say that Povetkin said he's going to step up and maybe fight Alexander Usyk, man. Usyk better take it slow at heavyweight, bro. Usyk better take it very slow and don't rush himself. He has no reason to rush. You know what I'm saying? Salute Tank and Wax Tevin. Valkyris, what's up with you? Salute Tank and Wax Tevin. He needs this fight before and he ends up like Gary Russell Jr. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. The cake is baked in that fight, bro. Like, it's done. It's been in the oven cooking for too long. It's nothing else to do. It's not the size that it is today, and I don't think it gets no bigger. You know what I mean? Everybody in Philly knows about this fight. Everybody here in the DMV know about that fight. You did like their fan bases are highly engaged with that fight. It's baked. They need to make the damn fight happen. I guess what the problem is now, the only thing I can think of is that they're waiting for Tevin's deal with the zone is up. That's the only thing I could think about, bro. Real talk, you know what I mean? Tevin going to the zone, making the bands goes against Floyd's ego. Yeah, that's true. But then, didn't Eddie say he'll do a one fight deal? I don't know how true that is, and I don't trust Eddie Hearn at all. He can do a fight with options. Here we go. Lamont Peterson versus Sergey Lipinets is officially underway, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Officially underway. Damn, Lamont looks small for this fight. Looks small for this fight. Working on the outside, putting that jab on Sergey Lipinets. For everyone who's listening, this is the part that I would do a commentating gig. Hawker Mustang, what's up, Holmes? You say, I just found this fight on my TV. Guess what? Made it hard to find. The TV menu says that will be Surfing League is showing. Hey, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy because it's a good ass fight. It's just that they put it on so late, man. Fox dropped the ball with this timing on this fight. Here we are now. It's 10:25, and the main event on a Sunday night is just starting, man. Here we go. Sergey Lipinets throwing combinations galore right now. Hard shots in the middle of the ring. Okay, yeah, Lamont ain't moving much right now, bro. Lamont gonna stand toe-to-toe with Sergey, yo. For everybody with the sound of my voice, tune into Fox Sports 1 right now. If you got it, man, this is where the fight is going down at, man. It's going down. Lamont working on the outside using his length. And look at Lipinets. Flat-footed as ever. Flat-footed as ever. Look at this. Lamont Peterson standing in the middle of the ring, working behind the jab. Working behind the jab, standing right there in front of Lipinets. He told everybody he was going to make it a war. P. Newell, what's up with you? He told everybody he was going to make it a war tonight. Sergey Lipinets, they fighting in close quarters right now. Both of them eating shots. Both of them showing lack of defense right now. Ain't nobody moving. They just hitting each other with shots. Lamont Peterson outworking them, though. Lamont is outworking them, though. Yeah. A lot of hard shots been thrown, close quarters. Man, I think Lamont will start boxing in the second half of this fight. Watch. Silver Salamo says Peterson is too big for him. Yeah, he looks small though to me right now. You know, he's always in good shape. He's bigger than Sergey. And both of them, you know, Sergey ain't one fight in at 147 from 140. Look at that, man. Both of these dudes are making it a close quarters fight right in the middle of the ring, right up on each other. Look at this, man. Lipinets got decent boxing skills for someone that started boxing late and was a kickboxing champ. Real talk. He fights on a, you know, it's good to see him at this level so soon. Yeah, what, 300 and something amateur kickboxing fights or some shit? That's crazy. Both men ain't showing really much of a defense game right now. They just standing in the middle and they just trading. Back and forth, back and forth. Beautiful. Lamont tussling up with Lipinets right now. Both men back in the middle of the ring. Ref giving Sergey Lipinets a warning for punching on the back of the head. Here we go. Here we go. Lamont Peterson working behind the jab in the middle of the ring. Giving him a 1-2. No dice. 1-2 now. That right hand lands on the top of Lipinets' head. Beautiful. Right now, Peterson is up in the punch count 28-20. Nice. Sergey Lipinets. See what I'm saying? Look, man, this is what I be talking about with Lipinets. Throwing all these wild shots. And other than that, you'll see his punches coming a mile away. Look at that back foot. Very flat. Very flat. Not getting no lift off that back foot. You know what I'm saying? Mikey thought Spence will fight like Lipinets. Yeah, that's true. Come forward, throwing a bunch of shots. Now Spence out-thought him, bro. Do you think Peterson can give any of the top guys any real work? This is what I'm down to see. 14 months out the ring. We got to see, Holmes. I'm down to see it. Jose Talavera in the super chat again. Much love to you, family. What about Rolly and Tank, brother? Do you think Rolly ready? Not yet. And, you know, that was smart, honestly, what Mayweather attempted to do with him and Ryan Garcia. You know, he told Ryan Garcia, yo, you beat Rolly, and guess what? I'll give you a chance at Tank. I don't know. I don't think Rolly's there yet. I think Rolly needs a few more fights. Same with Ryan Garcia. You know, I think Ryan Garcia is not quite there yet. Maybe a few more fights, and they know it. Oscar's not gonna rush this kid. He see a lot of star potential in this kid. He got the look. Only thing it is, he got to have the stature. See, their generation of fighters is coming. The Tanks, the Shakur Stevens of the world, the Rollies, the Devin Haney's. Oh, that's the new crop of boxing. You know what I mean? Them dudes are not trying to go outside of their own crop. Eventually, these dudes gonna have to square off with each other. I believe personally that Shakur Stevenson emerges from them all as the top dog. And I can't wait to see that generation mix it up. But I think it's too soon for Rolly, man. Real too soon. Oh, man, solid body shots from Lipinets. We in round 2. This is a close fight so far. Lamont standing on the outside using the jab. Lipinets is trying to get close and bring pain. You already see it. Man, I heard Wilder say some shady shit on Spence about he is not the pay-per-view, man. I heard that, P. New. I heard that, bro. Not only did he tell him that, he said he ain't the number one guy right now. He got to see more. I don't disagree with Deontay Wilder with that assessment. I just don't. I mean, I think Earl is doing it the popular way. Everybody knows his name. That's why he wants the Manny fight. But as far as the work that he put in, I'm sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. He hasn't done it yet. I can't go against Wilder for saying that. Now, as far as the pay-per-view, man, that just remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. That was we don't know how much of that was Mikey or how much of that was Earl, but I'm just glad the fact that Earl was featured on the card that big. Real talk. Look at these two, man. They standing in the middle of the ring trading punches. Sergey Lipinets goes downstairs to the body. Lamont Peterson standing right there in front of him, bro. Look at that. Oh, good uppercut to the body by Peterson. These two are just trading shots, bro. Just trading shots. Really low movement as far as footwork is concerned. Standing in the middle of the ring and just trading shots right now, bro. Just trading it. Look at this, man. Lamont ain't even really using his height to the way he could. Hear me when I tell y'all this. Lamont Peterson is famous for fighting one way for a fight at the first half, and then the second half of the fight fighting a totally different style. He's really famous for that. Good 1-2 by Lamont Peterson in the middle of the ring. Oh, Sergey Lipinets tightening up, just coming forward, throwing hard shots. Lamont Peterson just standing his ground, throwing a bunch of hard shots in return. Oh, shit. I'm just happy the PBC commentators mentioned the Crawford versus Spence fight. They hate saying Crawford's name. You dig. You dig. Oh, man, Lamont Peterson with a solid left uppercut to the body of Lipinets. Lipinets is steady coming forward, tightening up. Lamont Peterson stand on the outside. Then, then when Lipinets get up on him, he just trading back and forth with him. Lamont can easily use his footwork and stay away from Lipinets in this fight. Oh, man, solid 1-2 from Lipinets. Lipinets is sitting on his punches. He's trying to get close to Peterson. And when he gets there, he just sits on the punches. See, look at him. Now he's there. He's there on Peterson now. And watch, he just want to get there and sit on them punches. All Lamont got to do is stay on the outside and box him right now. That's all he got to do, bro. P. Newell, thank you for the donation, family. $2 super chat. Main man about that info. Find out all day. All day, son. I appreciate that love, family. All day. You know you part of the main mob. Oh, man. All right, we had a commercial break, man. Yeah, man. So this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I think that Earl, like I said, man, Deontay to me didn't say anything wrong. I thought that Deontay spoke his mind. I thought that Deontay kept it real. And look, man, to a fighter who wants to be a pay-per-view attraction themselves, that's gonna be a hard mantle for any of them to give up and say, oh, he the pay-per-view champ when I'm trying to make it on pay-per-view. You did. Deontay just had this fight on pay-per-view with Tyson Fury. He is trying his best to make it on pay-per-view as well, man. Yo, good fight on Fox Sports 1. Sif Bud, what's up with you, man? Yes, sir. Look at Showtime Sean Porter. Showtime Sean Porter ain't got that green suit on tonight, though, son. That's a better suit, Sean. I like that suit right there that Sean got on. That's a much better suit, man. He dished that frosted Lucky Charm suit that he had on at first, man. Real talk. Looks like Lipinets is trying to take Lamont in the deep waters. Bro, I don't know, man. The way these two fighting, man, this is going to be a down, bare to the bones fight. Lamont said that's the type of fight he was down to fight. But hear me, though. Round 6 or so, don't be surprised if Lamont switches up the style. That's how he fights. You know what I'm saying? Lamont right now is engaging heavily with Lipinets. Both men fighting constantly close quarters, middle of the ring. We are in the third round, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Right now, Peterson is up in the punch count, 62-53. Here we go, man. Both men are just swinging hard shots. They just close quarters on each other. Oh, Lipinets with 2 solid hooks. Whew, one landed real flush on Lamont. Good God, I don't know, man. Here we go. Lipinets is closing that gap in the punch count too, man. Oh, shit. On that commentator stage all day, bro. All day. All day. Lamont Peterson to the body. Lipinets counters with 2 back hooks to the body himself. Lamont is digging to the body, though. Look at the body work that he's putting in. Both men at close quarters in the middle of the ring. Neither man is running from neither man. They are making this the war that they promised to make it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Look at this. Lamont, another. They sticking with that left hook to the body. Hook upstairs. Lipinets with a jab. Lamont with a 1-2-3. 2 of the 3 lands. Lamont doubles up the hook. Both lands. Lipinets coming right back. This is going to be a fight of attrition. I'm telling y'all, bro. This is a solid fight of attrition. You got the link for the fight, bro? No, it's not. It's on Fox Sports 1, Holmes. Fox Sports 1. I don't got the link, Mo. We don't do links. Hey, damn, look at that 1-2, man. Oh, man. This is going to be a fight of attrition. Right now, y'all, we got a war in our hands. Sergey Lipinets and Lamont Peterson digging each other to the body in the middle of the ring. This is the type of fight we like to watch. Lamont Peterson with a 1-2 from the outside. Lipinets on the... They both men in the middle of the ring. Lipinets with a right hook landing flush on Lamont. Didn't phase him, though. Lamont walking through them shots. Lamont always had a tight chin. Always had a tight chin. You want Bud or Spence to assassinate Aaron. Man, Sean will get you a Lucky Charm suit the next St. Patrick's Day. Man, look, man, he threw that suit in the backyard and buried it, bro. Trust and believe, bro. He put that thing in public storage so nobody can ever find that joint again. And he better not never wear it again. Both men squaring off in the middle of the ring. Lamont Peterson using the jab, putting it on Lipinets. Lipinets countering with jabs. Neither man is moving. Lamont with a hard 1-2. Backs up Lipinets. Lamont going to the body, left hook, backs up Lipinets. Lipinets responds back with a jab. Throws a wild right hand, no dice. Lamont on the move. Lamont on the move, working behind the jab. Oh my God. This is crazy, bro. This is a crazy fight so far. Lamont now showing a lot more movement at this point. He's working behind that jab. Good 1-2. And Lipinets is trying his best to close the gap. Look at that. When Lipinets swings wildly, he hits nothing. Nothing, bro. Lamont on the move now. Putting that jab on him. Flicking that jab on him. Flick of the wrist. You know what I'm saying? Peterson landing the right at will. Yeah. And we are now at the end of the third round with Joe Goosen, man. You know what, man? I no disrespect to Goosen, man. He's trained world-class fighters, but I've never been a fan of his style, bro. Joe Goosen to me is just like, when it comes to the list of trainers, look at what I can't see shit. Look at what I can't see shit. Oh yeah, it's called Get Fox Sports 1, bro. You know what I mean? Shit, man. Don't be coming here looking for no links. This ain't no link. This ain't no link place, man. Come on, man. Get Fox Sports 1. Support the damn sport. Cheap ass. There's too many cheap boxing fans out here nowadays. That's the problem. Where the link at, man? Where the link at? Yeah, and still, you gonna go down to the store and get, buy like 4 bags of potato chips and 2 sodas and all that, man. Support the damn sport, bro. We want boxing. We got it on free goddamn TV most of the time now. Come on. Oh, not only in the UK. Oh, okay. Well, my apologies to my UK fans. Apologies to my UK fans. You know what I'm saying? I do know. I don't think y'all may have had this tonight. Well, in that case, I can't tell you a link, Holmes. I'm sorry, bro. But much love to the UK. I know y'all probably can't see this fight. But to all you cheap boxing fans out there, stop being so goddamn cheap, man. Say, look at that. Yeah, okay. All right, Lamont Peterson now working on the outside, tripling up the jab. Here we go. Sergey Lipinets at this point trying to close the gap. Both men have no problem going back and forth at this point. Lamont now working behind the jab a lot more. Starting to look like his younger brother in the earlier fight. Working behind the jab, standing on the outside at this point. And that's all he has to do. If he wants to cruise to a victory, he can easily cruise to a victory in this fight. Easy work. Goosen has been more bad than good for boxers. I agree. Doesn't really matter. I agree. Sergey Lipinets is much smaller than Lamont, as far as height-wise is concerned. He has to get up on Lamont to do anything effective. And Lamont now is starting to move a lot more. The first couple rounds, he was standing right there in front of Lipinets. Lipinets gets close up on Lamont this time and hits him with a solid left hand to the body. Uppercut to the body. Uppercut upstairs by Lipinets. Lamont back on the outside working behind the jab. That's all he need to do to stay on the outside. It's like Lamont is tightening up and then trying to get to the inside of Lipinets at portions of this fight. He don't have to do that, bro. You're giving Lipinets too much, man. Don't do that, homie. It's hard to get coverage of American fight if it's not on ESPN for UK. Oh, okay. I understand that, Silver Salamo. All right, my bad on that. My bad on that, man. Yeah, I know y'all got ITV. I remember Box Nation. I can't get Box Nation out there. They used to show everything, man. Lamont now on the outside. Twerking. He's on the move a lot more this round, ladies and gentlemen. He's fighting a smarter fight, in my opinion. Stand on the outside. Oh, walks into a hellish right hand by Sergey Lipinets. See, when Lamont, he comes forward and try to close the gap in portions what I don't understand. Giving up his height. Why are you doing that? And he walked, another major right hand by Sergey Lipinets. Oh, my Lord. Stay on the outside, Lamont. Stay on the outside, bro. What are you doing, son? Sergey is all he's doing is coming forward, man, and trying to throw hard shots. And Lamont is stepping into shots, which is not smart. Now, I guess he's trying to step in and go downstairs, but sometimes when he step in, he's walking into a hard shot, bro. Ooh. Lamont back on the outside, flicking that jab. Those are left hook, no dice. Sergey Lipinets steady coming forward. Lamont now more on the outside, working behind the jab. There you go. See, oh my gosh. Lamont moving around a hell of a lot more now. He ate a lot of shots in this round, bro. Hard shots that was not smart for him to eat, man. And 13 seconds to go in the fourth round. Sergey Lipinets now right up on Lamont. Lamont tightening up. When Lamont is on the inside, he's trying to dig to the body. That's all Lipinets on a solid overhand left hand again. Oh my goodness. Woo, my God, what a round. Lamont reminds me of Tim Bradley. The second he gets hit, the game plan goes out the window and it's a toe-to-toe fight. Unnecessary though, bruh. Unnecessary. Do you guys agree Burry Hunter doesn't give his fighters a second gear? Lamont usually has a second gear. If you go back to his fights with like Danny, he'll fight one way for one half and fight a totally second way for the second half. And I'll have to accredit that to Burry Hunter. He normally does that. He did it against Khan. You know what I mean? Like he'll try to box you for half of the fight, and then he'll try to sit down on a lot of his punches for the second half of the fight. But what Lamont is doing here, he's standing on the outside, but as he comes to the inside, he wants to go downstairs. And he's coming to the inside, trying to go downstairs and walking into shots. I see he got Kenny Porter in his corner also. Whenever they can do a corner breakdown, I will bring up the volume for anybody who's listening, and we can see what the corners are talking about. You know what I mean? He needs to beware when he's stepping into the inside and he's ducking down to not walk into shots. Shout out to Jordan Hardy for reporting. She is so goddamn fine. You hear me? She's fine as a mom. Yeah, here we go. Back into it, man. Round 5, man. Lamont Peterson on the outside, working behind the jab, using movement. All right, now he's back up against the rope. Sergey Lipinets is bringing much more aggression in this particular round. Oh, Lord. Both men now close quarters. Sergey Lipinets he's picking Lamont apart on the inside, bro. It's not smart. I'm telling you, that's what I'm seeing. Lamont now on the inside. Another solid left hook downstairs. Flicking the jab from the outside. Right hook downstairs, solid on the body. Left hook downstairs, solid on the body. Nice. Back to the outside. Sergey Lipinets, 2 solid jabs. Nice. These men are going to war. It's hard for me to call the punches because there's so many punches being thrown right now, y'all. God damn. The pockets is Lipinets bread and butter. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. But Lamont is trying to stay going to that left hook downstairs. Lipinets with a solid 1-2. Right hand landed square on Peterson. That one I think buzzed him pretty good. Lamont on the move at this point. The unofficial scorecards got Lamont Peterson up 3-1 at this point. Oh, man, I think it's a little closer fight than that. I'm going to be 100 with you, and I want Lamont to win this fight. But they got Lamont up 3-1 right now in the unofficial cards. Lamont digging to the body. Lipinets coming forward. Lipinets look like he's kind of slowing down a little bit. Lamont working from the outside. 2 jabs. Then comes back with a right hand. No dice. Lamont now close quarters on Lipinets. Solid uppercut from Lipinets. Lipinets back downstairs. 2 body shots. Lamont needs to be careful. When he takes that step back, Lipinets is throwing a hellish right hand trying to connect. Oh, my gosh. These two are just throwing punches at each other back and forth. For any of y'all who see this fight in the future on YouTube or wherever, y'all are in store for a war. In store for a war. Right now, it's a lot of punches being thrown by these two men in the middle of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they got Peterson up on a punch count, 128, 129 to 121 in favor of Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson on the outside, flicking the jab. Both men still in the center of the ring. Lamont Peterson digging 2 left hooks to the body. Whoa, shit. Solid. Lamont Peterson, big right hook. Come back with the left hook downstairs. Oh, man. Lipinets tightening up, standing in front, and comes back with a right hand. Solid. Backs up Peterson. Oh, man. Look at these two. Oh, close quarters fight right now. Lipinets 2 solid body shots downstairs. Lamont counters with 2 solid left hooks to the body. Back and forth fight right now, man. Back and forth. Oh, man. Look at this. Lipinets now coming back. 3 more punches. Lamont comes back. 2 more punches. Lipinets come back. 2 more punches. I can't keep up with this, y'all. This is crazy. Look at this, man. Oh, Lamont, big right hand on Sergey Lipinets from the outside, and the ref stops this round. Bro, this is going to be a hard, hold on, Snap. This is going to be a hard fight to score, bro. Peterson left hooks to the body are thunderous. They are, Sif, but thunderous left hooks to the body by Lamont Peterson. And he's throwing them back to back. He's countering them, boom. Then he's coming right back with another one, boom. But he needs to beware because as he's doing that, man, Sergey Lipinets is looking to go right back upstairs. We got a hell of a fight on our hands, bro. This is a great fight. No running, all hands, Tony W. All day, bro. All day. Hey, I love fights like this. Good thing we stayed up. Here we are at 10:45 Eastern Standard Time, and we are in the prime of this card right now. Here we go. We back. Here we go. Both men now. Lamont Peterson working on the outside. We are in the 5th round. Lamont Peterson on the outside, flicking the jab. Lipinets tightening up, coming forward, just trying to make it to the inside. trying his best. Lamont at this point in time is not giving him much more inside fights. He's not stepping into the inside. He's letting Lipinets get to him, and that's what he needs to do. Lamont, right hook try to go for the left hook, but misses. Oh my God, this is a fight, bro. This is a fight. This is a fight. What happened just now? Burry Hunt up on the side of the apron. What happened? It's like a commercial that came in. They must have came in the middle of the round or something. Like what the hell happened just now? Hold up, Burry Hunt is inside the ring. Hey, Burry Hunter going off right now about something.
Peterson hollering as Houston addresses Sergey Lipinets.
I think Burry Hunter is complaining about. I think he's complaining to the ref and telling him to watch for the low blows.
That's the word we're getting. So that's why they had to complete the round.
So it looks to me that Burry Hunter wants Lamont Peterson to fight at close quarters. Did you see that, Sif, bud? That shit ain't even, did it on your TV too? It's like they came back like at the end of the round or something. I don't know if the commercial was too long or what they did, dog. Like that shit threw me off. But anyway, man, it's looking like the corner of Burry Hunter is telling Lamont Peterson that he can't keep up with your pace while you're on the inside. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I mean? Valkyrie says Peterson is always entertaining fights. Always, always. Here we go. This is why we don't see Peterson doing too much running in this fight. Burry is telling him that he can't keep up with your pace on the inside. Peterson goes straight back to that left hook to the body. You know what I'm saying? Sergey Lipinets now tightening up, standing right there in front of Lamont. Lamont firing shots from the outside. Beautiful, beautiful. This is beautiful boxing right now. Beautiful boxing right now. Lamont standing on the outside, flicking that jab. Double jab by Lipinets, trying to get to the inside. Lamont stand keeping his distance at this point. Keeping his distance at this point. And this is what I told y'all. See how Lamont now is more boxing now. Oh, Sergey Lipinets with a solid 1-2 makes it to the inside. That right hand landed right on Lamont's chin. Lamont goes back to that left hook downstairs. Sergey Lipinets 1, 2, 3 jabs right on the face of Lamont. Oh, these two are tussling heavy in the middle of the ring right now, man. Oh, man. Sergey Lipinets swinging hard while they're in the clinch. Oh, Sergey Lipinets left uppercut downstairs. Another thunderous left hook downstairs. Ref warning Lipinets to keep the punches up. Both men at close quarters. Now Lipinets firing off shots. Lamont going back to the jab. Oh, Lipinets counters with a solid jab right to the face of Peterson. Both men are in the middle of the ring right now. In the middle of the ring, toe-to-toe at this point. Toe-to-toe at this point. Lipinets fires an uppercut, all gloves. Lipinets fires back, gets through the gloves that time. Hits downstairs, working downstairs on the body of Lamont. Lamont now fighting close quarters with Sergey Lipinets. Trying to bully him. He's trying to bully him, pushing him back. Pushing him back, trying to bully him. Oh, walks into a solid left hook by Sergey Lipinets, though. Now both men are firing close quarters at one another while they're head-to-head right now, just going back and forth with punches. A lot of body work from both men in this particular round. Lamont stand with the left hook to the body, and Sergey Lipinets throwing a lot of hard hooks to the body at this point, too. Oh, Lamont Peterson walks into a hard 1-2, but stays right up on Sergey. He is definitely taking his corner's advice, and he's fighting close quarters. I don't think this is smart. I don't know why Burry Hunter told him to do this. Oh, Lamont Peterson got Lipinets back up against the ropes, throws a hard left hook. Lipinets moves off the ropes. Now Lipinets is eating a lot of punches from Lamont. Look like Lipinets is maybe tiring out, man. Lipinets double jabs downstairs. Lamont coming forward, making it a close quarters fight. He's not even using his height as much in this round. Tries to go for a 1-2 and eats a major counter right hook. Lipinets double 1-2. Lamont goes back to the hook downstairs, eating counter shots at this point. He would not be eating these counter shots if he wasn't so close. Oh, man, Lipinets big left hook over the top pushes Lamont back. Lamont comes right back close, right back up on Sergey Lipinets. Why is he fighting him at close quarters like this? This is what I don't understand, man. Lamont goes downstairs, eats a solid overhand left hook from Sergey Lipinets. Now Lamont working off the back foot, and then we at the end of the round. Bruh, very close round. Absolutely hard to score. Do y'all think Burry Hunter is giving this man the right advice by telling him to fight him on the inside and telling him to fight at a faster pace on the inside? This is stupid. Dog, he's not using it. All he has to do is use his height and put that 1-2 on him and keep moving, and he can outbox this man. If you want to fight this kind of fight for the crowd, which is cool, Wait till the latter portion of the fight when you got enough rounds in the bank. Don't do this when you don't got to, is what I'm saying. And Lamont got the skill set to not have to do this. He don't have to fight in this manner. He ain't fucking Robert Easter Jr., bruh. Lamont can actually box.
In there and
Let's see what he's talking about.
and if it was a lot left, who knows what Peterson would be able to do.
Come on, Lamont. Come on, bro. Here we go, y'all. Now we at the start of the what round we in? Start of round 7. He don't got to fight the way he fighting, man. And here we go. Lamont once again coming trying to jab. Sergey Lipinets overhand right over the top of the jab. Now Lamont working on the outside, flicking the jab. That's all day. That's the money zone right there. Take a step back, bro. Now he's right up on Lipinets again. Man, bro. Let Lipinets walk to you, bro. Stay right there. That's the money zone. Working on the outside, flicking the jab on Lipinets at this point. That's all he got to do, bro. Flick the jab from the outside, working that jab. Look, right there. Look, Lamont, money zone. Now, look, stay right there, flicking the jab on Lipinets. Lipinets, 2 thunderous body shots downstairs. Now Lamont coming forward, gets right up on Lipinets again. And this is not smart. This is when you letting this dude have success. Lamont coming forward, getting right up on Lipinets. Solid left hand to the body again by Lamont Peterson. He's been doing this all fight, that left hook to the body. Lamont with a 1-2 from the outside. The right hand lands on the gloves. Lipinets comes back with a solid left hand. Lamont back on the outside, flicking the jab on him. There you go. Flick the jab. That's the money zone right there. Flicking the jab on Lipinets. Lipinets is cowering up. Can't get past the jab. Don't walk up on him, Lamont. Stay right there. Lamont from that 1-2 from the outside. Lipinets trying to get to the inside. And Lipinets makes it to the inside. 2 solid body shots. Lamont now fighting close quarters with Lipinets. Again. Fighting close quarters with Lipinets. Again, Lipinets up top. Solid left hook. Solid right hand by Lipinets when they fight at close quarters. Lamont Peterson back to the outside. Flicking the jab right there all day. That's the money zone. That's the money zone, bro. Right there. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2-3. Come on, man. Staying on the outside. Doubling up the jab. Doubling up the jab. Tripling and oh my gosh. A solid right hand counter by Sergey Lipinets. Right on the chin of Lamont. Lamont is coming forward, making it a close quarters fight. Solid left hand once again to the body. Left hook to the body. Lipinets, 2 uppercuts on the inside. What is he doing? Lipinets, man. Lamont Peterson, stand on the outside, fine on jabs. Comes back, solid left hook to the body. And the ref comes in, warning to keep the punches up. And here we go. Lipinets trying to get close on Lamont. Lamont making it a close quarters fight once again. Lipinets with a solid right hand. Lamont goes back, digging to the left hook to the body. Now they are head to head at this point. Head to head when they do not need to be head to head. Oh my gosh, I don't get it. Lamont Peterson going back to the left hook downstairs. That left hook to the liver of Sergey Lipinets is really landing flush, man. Both men are swinging wildly at this point. Lipinets looking tired. No, right hook to the body by Lamont Peterson. Oh, nice. Lamont Peterson doubling up the jab now. Gets close quarters on Lipinets again. I think he can bully Lipinets, man. Right uppercut to the body. Oh, man. And we are at the end of the round. Fight fans, am I tripping? Does this man need to be fighting that way? Oh, my gosh. Boom, boom, boom. Man, hats off to Peterson for showing the heart of a warrior, though, bruh. Shit. I think they're trying to stay away from the end of Lipinets' punches. Oh, okay. But Lipinets doesn't have the reach advantage in this fight. And Lamont Peterson clearly has the reach advantage and the height advantage. Why is he walking into the inside, man? That was unnecessary. Not to mention, when he boxes from the outside, Lamont is having tremendous success, man. I don't understand this, bro. This is crazy. Lipinets will win. I don't know, man. I don't know. It all depends on how the judges are seeing this fight. Let's see if we can get some corner action.
Peterson, who now in his corner said, I don't care if we're the slight underdog. I'm on my home turf here. We don't listen to outsiders. Who's the favorite? Well, odds makers say. We've been fighting odds.
Okay, here we go. Start around 8. And here we go. Lamont Peterson. Stand on the outside, flicking the jab on Lipinets. Lipinets tightening up. Doubles up the jab. The second one lands. Lipinets closes the ground. Trying to get to the inside, throwing hooks. At this point, Lamont Peterson is up in the punch count, 218 to 182. Beautiful. Lamont Peterson, stand on the outside more so right now. Lipinets doubles, triples up the jab. Trying to find way to the inside. Lamont Peterson goes back to a right hook downstairs, lands flush on Lipinets. At this point, the ref breaks him up because of Lipinets attempting to put Lamont Peterson heads down. Here we go. Here we go. Both men in the middle of the ring at this point. Lipinets coming forward, trying to get around the jab of Lamont Peterson. Look at that. He's boxing his ears off right now from the outside. Boxing his ears off on him from the outside. Putting the jab on him, keeping his distance. That's where he needs to be. Double ups the hook on Lipinets. Hits gloves. Now they both close quarters at this point. Here we go. Lipinets with an overhand right. Solid. Doubles up the body. 2 hooks to the body on Peterson. Peterson counters with a left hook to the body. Now Peterson coming forward, standing right there in front of Lipinets. Left hook to the body again. Double up the jab. Go back to the outside. Here we go. Lamont's on the outside now. This is where he needs to be. This is where he needs to be. Lamont Peterson, is he bleeding? Doesn't, no. Okay. Lamont Peterson making his way to the inside. Left hook to the body. Lipinets counters with 2 hooks upstairs. Lamont tightening up now. Lipinets unloading punches downstairs. Lipinets throws a solid jab. Lamont counters with a solid right hook to the body. Lipinets 2 jabs over the upstairs. My gosh. These two, man. These two. Come on, man. Lamont Peterson now walking into Lipinets shots. Lamont Peterson trying to get close. Lipinets goes downstairs. Solid left hook upstairs. Solid 1-2 on Peterson upstairs. Oh, man. A solid right hand by Sergey Lipinets on Lamont Peterson right on his jawline. Oh, my God. Lamont steady trying to come forward and walking into Lipinets shots. Lamont looks hurt. Lamont is hurt. Lamont is holding on to Lipinets. He's backing up. He's trying to get out of dodge. Lipinets is trying to come forward, throwing hard shots. Lamont up against the ropes. Oh, my goodness. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Lamont back on the outside. Doubles up the jab. There you go. Get back into your comfort zone, homie. Come on, Lamont. Stay on the outside. Now he's back on the outside looking to jab. His left eye look like it's closing pretty fast, man. Lamont Peterson, right hook downstairs. Lipinets throwing hard shots, trying to get something to land because he definitely had Lamont hurt. Lamont taking a lot of shots this round, ladies and gentlemen. A solid 1-2 by Sergey Lipinets right down the pike. Lamont now backpedaling. Sergey trying to get close again. Lamont running at this point, to be honest with you. And the round ends. Oh, man. Jose Talavera, thank you for the super chat, my man. You've been showing major love. Hats off to you. Peterson saved by the bell. Oh, my goodness, man, bruh. It's like, dog, like, Barry Hunter, what are you telling Lamont to do tonight, bruh? Like, son, why are you telling this cat to walk forward? He's walking into Sergey Lipinets punches when he don't have to. Damn it, man. P. Newell says, damn it, Peterson won't jab. My goodness, bruh. I don't know what to tell you, man. This is driving me insane right now, man. It's like Lamont is fighting a fight that he don't gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? And that, I'm gonna tell you something, bruh. He damn near got dropped that round right there. He damn near got dropped that round, man. This is crazy to me, bruh. Damn near got rocked pretty hard that goddamn round, bro. Peterson made this fight so difficult. I agree, Valkyries. Doesn't really matter since told you Spence took too much out of him. Bruh, he's fighting a fight he don't have to fight, man. He's fighting like Robert Easter Jr. or somebody, man. And here we go at the start of round 9, man. Let's see what Barry's saying.
And keep eating right hands. He's okay as long as he's letting the hand go and getting to his back. But he got to be smart. Get off the line after you get slapped on.
Barry is saying that Lamont is okay as long as he keeps swinging and getting to his body. Bro, Lamont almost went down that round, bro. You're making him fight a stupid fight, man. Lamont now on the outside. Here we go, man. Here we go. This is so dumb, man. This is so stupid. Lamont now, man, flicking the jab from the outside. Throws a right hand downstairs. Lipinets now tightening up on the outside. Trying to get into the inside of Lamont Peterson. And here we go. Lamont now, eye is definitely swollen closed on the left side. Lamont flicking the jab from the outside. Sergey Lipinets doubles up the jabs, gets to the inside of Lamont Peterson, throws a thunderous right hook, partially lands, doubling up the jab on Lamont. Double right hook, hooking him downstairs to the body. Oh, my gosh. Throwing hooks upstairs, landing flush on Lamont at this point. Hey, come on, homie. Lamont back to the outside, doubling up the jab. Sergey Lipinets, when he gets to the inside, he's at this point winning the war on the inside. At this point, Lamont looked like he even lost a lot of pepper on the shots at this point too. Oh my gosh. Lamont now coming forward, walking to Sergey Lipinets again. Now they head to head. Oh my goodness. Sergey Lipinets 1-2. Oh, two thunderous body shots on Lamont, man. Lamont just walking back to the inside, throws a left hook to the body. Trying to close. Lamont now tightening up, going to the inside of Sergey Lipinets. Yeah. P. Newell, thank you for the super chat, fam. Peterson will be a beast in welterweight if he learns to jab. I agree, family. I agree with that 100%, man. Oh, what is going on tonight, fam? What is going on tonight? Lamont Peterson back on the outside, doubling up the jab. Definitely lost a lot of pepper on his shots at this point in the fight. Oh, man. Lamont bleeding from the nose. Taking 2 shots downstairs now. Both men back close quarters again. Sergey Lipinets unleashes a 1-2. Throws an uppercut on Lamont. My God. Lamont trying to get to the inside and work the body. That's his game plan, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying to get to the inside and work the body of Sergey Lipinets. Sergey Lipinets doubles up on right hooks right now. Both land flush on Lamont Peterson. Both men in the middle of the ring. Sergey Lipinets with a 1-2. Both land flush. Sergey Lipinets with a major right hand over the top. Pushes Peterson back. Peterson comes back forward. Peterson now eating a gang of body shots from Sergey Lipinets. Peterson steadily coming forward and getting hit with so many shots, but he's letting his hands go in the meantime. Now, at this point, he's backing Lipinets up. Throws a 1-2. Back Lipinets up again. Lipinets now holding his ground, throwing solid jabs. Both men in the center of the ring, man. And we have reached the end of the round. Hey, yo. This is incredible, man. This is incredible. You got a 5-4 Lipinets here, bud. Oh, man. 5-4 to Lipinets, bro. Lipinets could be winning this fight. It's close. He could have maybe be pulling it out right now. I don't know. Right now, it's very, very close. You say 5-4 Lipinets, and we are approaching round 10. This is a razor-thin close fight. It's been a hell of a lot of back and forth in this fight. Let's see what the corner's saying.
Favorite, at least among the fans, Lamont Peterson in some trouble here from the D.C. area.
Lamont is welcoming him in the war, though. You hear what he's saying, man? You hear what he's saying? He's welcoming him this war. He's telling Burry Hunter, let's go, let's go. Burry has got him gassed up. Burry really controls the mental of the Peterson brothers like nobody's business, bro. Like they like even when Lamont told him against Earl Spence, if you want me to go back out there, I'm going back out there. Burry has a hell of a lot of influence over Lamont Peterson, man. And we at the start of the 10th round, and here we go. Both men in the middle of the ring at this point, exchanging major shots. The unofficial scorecard has Lamont Peterson up on the scorecards. They've given the last 3 rounds to Sergey Lipinets. So Lipinets is definitely gaining at this point. Lamont Peterson on the outside, throwing the jab, flicking the jab. Now back on the inside, both men close quarters at this time. Both men exchanging a bunch of punches. Lipinets double up downstairs, comes back upstairs with a right hook. Both men close quarters in the middle of the ring, head to head. Lamont Peterson throws a left hook to the body, solid. Both men exchanging uppercuts on one another. At this point, close quarters, head to head, in the middle of the ring. Lamont Peterson throws a left hook, nice, lands solid on the chin of Sergey Lipinets. Man, what a fight. If Lamont pulls this out, he is going to win a lot of respect. But people want to be questioning the strategy in this fight. I'm going to tell you right now. Lamont Peterson on the inside, doubling up the jab. Sergey Lipinets downstairs, 2 thunderous body shots. Both men is just going back and forth in the middle of the ring right now. Head to head, head to head. Neither man is running. Lamont Peterson walks into an uppercut from Sergey Lipinets. Lamont Peterson throwing the jab in the middle of the ring. Both men still head to head. P. Newell, $5 in the super chat. Much love to your main man made real talk. If Peterson had a great jab game, Earl Spence would have had problems. Real talk. I agree. Peterson didn't even fight this way against Earl, though, Mo. Like, he didn't let his hands go nearly like this against Earl Spence. I think he didn't want to do it against Earl because Earl would have been hitting him way harder than what Sergey was doing. And you're right, he could have stayed on the outside. Both men exchanging big shots. Sergey Lipinets with a solid 1-2 that pushes Lamont back at this point. God, bruh. What a fucking fight, man. Lamont Peterson going downstairs, hooks downstairs all day. Sergey Lipinets flicking the jab. Both men still in the middle of the ring, exchanging punches on each other. Oh, man. At this point in the punch count, 289, 254 in favor of Lamont Peterson. This is crazy, man. You right, bro. Lamont Peterson now walking forward, up on top of Sergey Lipinets. This is going to come down to a fight of attrition. Maybe he sees Sergey Lipinets fading. I don't know. Sergey Lipinets is not letting his hands go at this point right now. Eating 2 body shots downstairs from Lamont Peterson. Lamont right back on top of him. staying on top of Sergey Lipinets at this point. Sergey Lipinets losing pepper on his shots at this point. Just flicking out jabs on the inside. Not throwing thunderous shots right now. Both men kind of slowing down. Lamont Peterson, left hook to the body. Damn. Damn. Lamont Peterson, and they both men exchanging body shots on the inside. Right now, we got a straight up war, no strategy involved. They just swinging head to head right now, ladies and gentlemen. Sergey Lipinets hits Lamont Peterson with a major right hand. Oh no, Lamont Peterson up against the ropes. Lamont Peterson is dropped and the towel comes over the ropes. The fight is over. Whoa, Barry Hunter tosses in the towel and runs in and grabs Lamont Peterson. Oh man, bruh. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Why did he throw the towel in so fast? So, bro, Sergey Lipinets hit the Peterson with a right hand that backed him into the ropes. Then he just started to unleash punches on Lamont, and Lamont went down hard. Hit, it looked like his head might have even bounced off the canvas. Look, boom, 1-2, knocks him into the ropes. Lamont starts to backtrack, and Lipinets comes in with a big right hand. Boom, and then a bunch of hard shots, and Lamont just falls on the canvas. Oh my gosh, bro, this is hard to watch. This is hard to watch. This is hard to watch right here, bro. This is hard to watch. This is hard to watch. And I'm gonna tell you why this is hard to watch for me. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. It's a commercial break. That was a strong finish from Lipinets. Hats off to Sergey Lipinets. Lamont Peterson fought a fight that he didn't have to fight. He fought a fight that he did not have to fight. He got gassed up by Barry Hunter. He got gassed all day, Sif Bud. All day, bruh. All day. All day. He got gassed up. Sif Bud, when I'm on this this type of live stream, I can't do it. When I'm on the mic, I'm wrenching you up all day. I'm wrenching you up. P New, I'm wrenching you up too. Y'all definitely getting wrenches on the next time I'm on the mic, man. But bruh, like Lamont didn't have to fight this fight, and he gets so gassed up by Barry Hunter, man. Barry Hunter gets into his ear. Now I understand you're supposed to listen to your trainer, but bruh, there's a time where you just gotta say, Barry, I don't need to fight this fight when I'm winning from the outside, bruh. Lamont, that was a dog. You see the look on Lamont Peterson's face when he went down like that, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, yo, that was sad to watch because Lamont could have won this fight from the outside, and he listened. He listened to Barry Hunter and made this a war on the inside, and he took so much hard punches. See, Lamont has already been through several wars throughout his career, bro. The man is 35 years old. You know what I mean? He do not needs to be fighting in this fashion at 35 years old. This fight, it was smart for Barry Hunter to toss it in, given Lamont was taking so much punishment. And, Barry is like a father figure to Lamont Peterson. And look at this, man. Look at this.
Lamont Peterson, Barry Hunter.
And that's the good thing, man, is that when Barry ran into the ring, he grabbed Lamont and he hugged him close. This might be his last fight. Yeah, it should be, bro. It should be fentanyl frost. P. Newell says, man, I like Peterson, but it's over. Yeah, it's over, man. It's over. It's over, bro. But see, Barry Hunter, man, why did he tell him to fight this fight? I will never understand this, man. This was a terribly coached fight. This was a terribly coached fight, bro. Terribly coached fight by Barry Hunter. And he gassed Lamont Peterson up to get into a war with Sergey Lipinets when he didn't have to get into a war with Sergey Lipinets. He could have fought Sergey Lipinets from the out fucking side. You know what I'm saying? He was outboxing him well earlier on in the fight, working behind his jab. But he kept getting gassed up by his corner and making him go to the inside, bruh. This was stupid. I don't know what he was trying to do this for ratings. This was the worst type of fight to fight against Sergey Lipinets, who can easily be outboxed. You know what I'm saying? Man, this was stupid, bruh. I don't understand Lamont's game plan. He played right into Lipinets' hands. Barry sacrificed Pete. Oh, my God, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Porter versus Lipinets is next. I hope not. Total punch stat, Lamont Peterson landed 303 punches out of 972. Lipinets landed 264 out of 900 and something. I missed it. Total power punches, 188 out of 502 for Lamont, 189 out of 593 for Lipinets. That's a stupid. This was a dumb coached fight, homie. Dumb coached fight. Jose Talavera, bro. Much love to you in the super chat again, Holmes. What thoughts you have about Mikey seeing this fight and knowing he beat Lipinets and Spence beat Peterson? Do you think Mikey will stay at 147? Maybe he gets inspired by this performance by Lipinets. You got to remember, man, Mikey went up and took the hardest puncher at the weight class. He didn't take on, say, the level of a Lamont Peterson. You know what I mean? I think Lamont, if Mikey wants to stay at 47, he should. He should properly acclimate himself at that weight class. I wouldn't just go straight to the top. He can work the Birdos of the world. He can work to, say, the Granadoses of the world and things like that, and then maybe work his way and fill that weight in properly. And he'll be a major force at welterweight, I believe, man. Hold on, man.
These 25 years. I mean, my hat go off to Sergey.
Barry Hunt is making an announcement in the middle of the ring.
And I'm going to let him take it away.
Lamar has something to say.
How y'all doing, DC?
Listen up, fight fans.
It's been a long career, but
Lamar
today is the day. And I thank for the support throughout my career. I love y'all. I'm always going to support this area.
Clap it up for Lamont Peterson, fight fans. Clap it up for Lamont Peterson, bro. Clap it up for Lamont Peterson.
Say I appreciate y'all. Thanks a bunch, man. And I couldn't go out a better way at home, main event. But this was the last time you see me in the ring. Thanks for everything, man.
Lamont Peterson has officially retired in the middle of the ring. Barry Hunter is hugging Lamont Peterson. Oh, man. Oh, man. Lamont has hung it up, and this is the end of the career of Lamont Peterson, ladies and gentlemen. He has officially retired. It is over. A valiant career from Lamont Peterson, first and foremost. Many entertaining fights from Lamont Peterson, and man, it's just hard. P. New in the super chat. Tell the truth, mate, man. This is crazy. This is very crazy, homie. This is crazy. So this is very crazy, bro. This was an unnecessary style fight. I'm very disappointed in Barry Hunter for choosing to have Lamont Peterson fight in this fashion at his age, and he could have won this fight tonight. And I thought he took this fight away. I thought they gassed him up to fight in the style that he fought, but he did. It was unnecessary, homie. It was totally unnecessary, man. Hey, yo, Jordy Hardy though, son. God damn, bruh. You know what I mean, though. Man, oh man. Girl, hey, Earl Trim says she is gorgeous. She is gorgeous, son. God damn. But yeah, man, Earl took too much out of Mikey to stay at 4-7 and too much out. Nah, back to that question. No. I believe that if Mikey properly acclimates himself, you can't just come up to 4-7 and jump to the top. You know what I'm saying? If he come into 4-7 and fill the weight class in properly, get used to the punch resistance. You know what I'm saying? Just like any other fight, I think Mikey's skill set can carry him through the welterweight division. But you ain't gonna just jump right up in there and jump straight to the top. I don't care. Nah, not with these caliber of welterweights that we got in Earl Spence, Thurman, and all those guys. Lamont just cashed out. This is hard for me to watch, man. This is really hard for me to watch. And hats off to Sergey Lipinets, hats off to Lamont Peterson for giving a great performance tonight. But this was hard to watch, and I thought this was an unnecessary fight that Lamont Peterson fought. And I thought Barry Hunter, I don't know if he sacrificed Lamont like y'all talking. Maybe Lamont even had going into this fight knowing that this would be his last fight. I don't know. Maybe he already knew, like, yo, this will be my last fight. And yeah, it's stunning to see that he fought in this manner when he has the skills and the abilities to fight in a different fashion. So Sergey Lipinets, at this point, he will continue to get good fights in the welterweight division. He now has the name of Lamont Peterson on his resume. And this speaks volumes. He dropped Lamont. And I know I'm gonna get some of this. Sergey Lipinets dropped Lamont when Earl couldn't. You know what I'm saying? And remember, Lamont quit on the stool. They didn't let him come out of the corner for Earl, but Earl never dropped him, if I recall. Did Earl drop him? I forgot, but Lipinets dropped him. You know what I'm saying? And that speaks volume. But also, Lamont did not fight this style of fight that he fought against Lipinets against Earl. Against Earl, Lamont just didn't let his hands go. In this fight, he let his hands go on the inside, but way too much. Lamont didn't cash out. Burry cashed him out. I got a homie, man, who really don't like Burry. I got much love for Burry. He gets respect here in the DMV. But tonight, man, I don't like what I saw. I don't like what I saw at all. And Burry is going to get criticized heavily for this, bro. He's going to get criticized heavily for this, man. Yo, I'm about to shut it down. This one hurt. Expect follow up on the live streams on this one, man. Maybe even a video or two. I got something to say about this, and I ain't too happy about this, you know. And yeah, Lipinets, Keith versus Lipinets might be a good fight before unification. I agree. Lipinets will be one of these fights that the top guys can do to kill time, in my opinion. I mean, Lamont at this point is, yeah, he's swollen up pretty bad too. He don't even need to be that way, bruh. But anyway, yeah, Lipinets will be one of those fights that a lot of the top guys can fight to kill time if they need fights between fights. I still don't really. I think Lipinets, he's an alright fighter, but I don't see him as an elite guy right now. If you box him from the outside, Eric Bonet could have beat him. I thought Lamont could have beat him tonight, and I saying a diss to Lipinets, but I just don't think Lipinets is elite. It's just in my opinion. Earl isn't a devastating puncher like Canelo or Hurd. He's more of an accurate puncher with above average power. Chip away fighter for the most part. You know what I mean? Chip away fighter for the most part. Very entertained. Much love to y'all, man. Salute on the coverage. I'm happy Peterson is hanging them up. Same here. I will be probably doing a tribute video for Lamont Peterson. You know, DMV native, man, came from homelessness, made it as a world champion into the fight game, became one of the top-notch fighters of boxing, and he's retiring seemingly with all his faculties intact. And he's given us many good shows. Hit the like button on your way out before I shut this down. If you didn't hit the like button already, hit the like button on your way out for me, man. Much love to each and every one of y'all. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the donations. For everybody who hung with me through the rough part of the stream when it was acting up a lot. Sorry about that, but thank you for hanging with me also in the meantime. I'll see y'all Wednesday for the next one. And yeah, man. Yeah, expect to, and just be checking the videos throughout the week. Much love. This is Fox Production, top notch. The ESPN boxing production is janky. Wow, 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 P. New. Wow, wow, wow. Damn. To the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe to Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum. Sif Bud, I got you on the wrench, homie. P. New, I got you also. To the next video. I see y'all Wednesday night. Peace out.